Welcome to the Tekken World Tour 2025 Finals! Since May last year, thousands of players around the globe have been attending dojos, challengers, Master and Master Plus events to earn the right to be on this stage.
Logan Sama showing the stage hosting ability as always. It's your guy, Tasty Steve, and it's a hard life, but it's definitely a fun life. How goes it, my guy?
It goes great. Listen, Logan's got me blushing, right?
I know,
Greatest
right? I was like,
okay.
okay. Thanks, my guy. Well, look, it's been a treacherous journey for all of the players here, not only for the LCQ to make it through, but like Logan said, throughout the entire year. We started with that regional leaderboard qualification into the global leaderboard, and then they had a second chance at the redemption bracket, which led us to the LCQ, which we saw come to a head yesterday. And of course, we still had those global leaders heading the board. But as you can see here, our final 20 contestants for the Tekken World Tour 2025 Finals, and it is not going to be easy. You can see heading the pack, Edge and the John. Of course, we had our redemption bracket winner, and the John, our LCQ winner. And then, of course, we have Yorditz, Costakis, Hexark, Usama, Abbasi, Nobi, and Breadman. And as you like to see, everybody from Group A, which I called, definitely made it all the way back through to claim a spot in this final bracket here, which is absolutely crazy.
100%. It's so crazy that, you know, having an entire group of people make it through all the different means that were available in this final is an absolutely insane stat. And, you know, as well, I think the regional group was a really interesting playout because we had some clear favorites, but in some cases, you know, those things didn't happen. But performance Yorditz put up in Group A. Breadman also did really well. Nobi had a clear sweep in Group B. Usama Abbasi with that 6-2 as well, doing pretty decent. And of course, Group C, Europe managing to actually pull out both of its players in there. Hexark clean sweep, throwing out 10 strings at the end of the day, sealing the deal for himself as well. 2 different 10 strings even. And Costakis obviously the desperation play with the down 4-2 to claim that final round, basically in the last first 2-1 as well. So that was a crazy group stage as well to go through. And obviously those players have been fighting their respective regions to actually get to the finals, because, you know, not everyone has money to travel, so that regional leaderboard does make it much more accessible for a lot of players across these regions to actually be able to make it to this final stage. But of course, we had all the players that did have the means to travel and did make an effort to go through the global leaderboard. And we had a top 2 coming from all of those groups: Mangja and Ulsan in Group A, LowHigh and Rangchu in Group B, Nitricker in Group C, and JDCR and Rife in Group D. And then you can see those 3 players marked in grey, Edge, Gosain, Eddie, and Tipitano, was third placers, then went to the redemption group and fought for that final spot to try to get back in. It was such a tough situation as well, because Gosain was relying on Eddie to win a 2-0 over Edge in order to be able to qualify. That did not quite appear to happen, with Edge clearing out that pool pretty comfortably and making it through all the way today to this final.
I can't say enough how ridiculous this LCQ was, man. The top 8 for the LCQ, iMusician playing out of his mind, the John as well. Just a lot of amazing talent all the way through this top 8 for the LCQ.
Yeah, and of course, like the crowd favorite, Case was pulling out electrics, powering all of Sweden all by himself yesterday. And then, of course, you know, Fergus, with the kind of the run I don't think anyone could have expected from him, because he was a little bit down after the group stages. It didn't quite work out in his favor. And then pulling out the June, something new that we haven't seen from him for a while, and just making a massive run throughout the entire bracket as well. Only just about ending the semi-final for 2 Ken and Trench. You know, Ken and Trench, a rival that he had for many years at this point, going all the way back to sort of Tekken 7 tag 2 days even. So that was a kind of a fated battle coming to a close.
Of course, you got to say the same thing about that redemption bracket, but the LCQ is arguably one of the toughest Tekken tournaments on the entire circuit. I mean, you got Tiger Uppercut, then you have actually, you know, this main bracket, but then you look at the LCQ, everybody who didn't make it through is there with you. You're swimming with sharks, and they got tools to take you out. So this is definitely going to be one of those things you need to talk about. 7th place that we saw at the TWT Finals 2024 coming on this side, but of course, that's Edge, man. He's just so strong. Looking at him from last year, he was the LCQ winner from last year who made it all the way through. So he knows the kind of pressure that it takes to, you know, survive in this spot, especially if he wants to get to that next round.
Top 20, winners round 1, Edge versus John. Here we go.
All right, Malmo, Sweden, you ready for this Tekken? Make some noise for me one time. Let's go. First match of the top 20. We're on our way to a champion, and the movement has already started. 2 icons fighting, and it's 2 icons fighting.
Hey, that's bars. I took a second, but no, you know, he's got most Final Fantasy bars, and Edge already pulling ahead, getting the Heat active as well. Very high interaction relying. Oh, excellent punish.
Hurt, big damage.
Such a crazy punish. No ability to tech with the walls. Oh, yeah, man. That's a lot.
Still in there and jabs him out of the air. Nice conversion here for Edge, and he's got plenty of heat on top of it.
Oh, and the patience. Oh, that's crazy punishment and damage as well.
And nice awareness that Edge to look out and scout for that multi-throw.
Ooh.
That could have been so much worse.
That's breaking the two. Oh, no.
Another one. The blue one, that's going to be big damage. And look at how that evens up the life. Virtually identical. And now he's chipping away at the life bar. Not a lot of gray left in the low to close out the string. Edge.
Yeah, obviously it's a ton of damage and also moving from the opponent. Nice, getting a little bit of punish as well, trying to continue the mix going. The blend is started. Nice break in generic.
Little down forward 2 action. Heat burst on the side of Edge.
Oh, I like the run up. A good keep up from John as well. Drops him in. Big
D driver. Nice combo. Damage of plenty. We going well past 80 with this bad boy. Well past 80. Into the 90 territory. Big damage.
Both in here as well. Time slowly ticking down and another giant swing around. And this is actually burning the timer as well at the same time. A little bit of heat recovered for John. Hey, heat spent on Edge's side.
He's got to chip him out. Down 1-2. He's getting closer. It's not close enough.
I like Edge trying to go for that down 4-2 as well. Trying to go play keep out. Again, homing moves coming through as well. Nice duck. Doesn't get anything for it.
Could have been so much worse. Edge fighting his way back into it. Spins the rest of the heat. He breaks the throw. Down forward 2. He lets it rip. The wall is right there, though. What are you going to do with it?
Can't kill.
Running 3. This guy, the John. Once again, one of the things that makes him one of the best kings out there is the fact that he's able to switch up his strike throw game so well. And it really confuses even the best opponents, even the best players in the world.
Oh, nice break.
Strike, throw, the mix-up is real.
And again, the timing delay as well. We saw that down 4-2-1 earlier as well, and he's just using the wave dash now as well to also delay timing. Jumps over. What a way to deal with it from Edge. Perfect. Textbook.
Why was he ready for that? Why did he have a combo
He's been loving, man. He knows this stuff.
Another giant swing. Didn't find his mark. Breaks the second one. Oh, heat smash. That's going to be big damage. Not done just yet. This first game to be coming to a close. Nice. Oh, God, nice block.
Still, I see available spending on the mid. Goes low, gotta be careful. Down forward 4 and catching John in the air. Edge clutching it out, but that was looking scary. John was looking for that reverse sweep. Let's see if that happens again.
The offense that Edge is kind of showing, like you said before, not overextending too much, but the John wants this game to go a lot faster because Edge is getting a lot more comfortable. For all the kids out there, time to play the game.
Dunk on him. And I like the use of the Jaguar spin as well to create space. Uh-oh.
King's backdash, not the best. Using Jaguar spin front and back is a great way to build.
Ooh, speaking of big callouts.
3-2. Oh, big damage on board. To the wall. Not going to get a lot of damage. Kind of miscalculated, but still. Big combo could close it out. Jaguar sprint 3.
He's trying to interrupt the pressures, but he has so much health to work with. Oh, going under.
Down 1 neutral to the low parry from Edge, and he drops the combo. Lots of recoverable life, spins the rest of that heat, so that means he's not got much left to do. The back 3, though.
Out of the zone so much, and the pressure was power crashes. Big down 4-2 counter hit for Edge.
Taking him to the wall. He's going to get some big damage off of this if he plays it correctly. Activates the heat, more than half life gone at this point. A little Oki situations, and now he's standing on the ground. The Edge making him pay.
That's a lot of blows from the Edge. I like the hard duck as well.
Oh, the delay on the 4-2 string. He finally gets the launch. This could be big damage. Cashes out the heat, and he's getting a lot of that gray life back. Get up off the ground, figure 4. Woo!
Big call as well, and Edge trying to tech roll, stay on the ground. No, there's the heat smash. Changes sides. Oh, and forward, neutral 2, sealing the deal. 1 apiece.
He started with the full crouch down forward. Watch this.
Called out the RKO. For it, going for the floor himself now. Damn.
Look at the damage already. Look at the damage already. He still got heat. 3-2. And he got the Jaguar sprint powered up on the run. He ducks and gets hit by the 3. That could be the first round. And the explosion on top of it, the John. Oh, looking for a hop kick. Edge didn't give it to him. Engage on the follow-up. Low parry on the follow-up from the John. Right there on the X marks the spot. Big explosion. Jaguar sprint 2. Look at this combo. I like what I'm seeing.
Doesn't quite get the wall, but again, okay situation. Nice. Edge rolling around this time. Letting rip as well in the high.
Oh, the back one whiffs. He makes them pay for it with the heat smash. Oh!
Again, the delay, the timing delay, and with strings doing so much damage and pops. And oh, what even pop does? Nice duck as well. Guaranteed damage. Pushing to the wall as well. This nice back three. John getting away, but on the side switch as well, going to come in handy.
1 and 3. No break on the giant swing. The wall is right there. Major damage.
30 seconds to go. He available. So the hard duck again gets this blab. This might be enough to kill for the John. He activated. Big chunks of damage. The final charge hit, sealing the deal for the John. After that LCQ run, he's not giving up. He wants to go further. And he does go further this time. Having him be able to travel is really, really cool, being able to showcase his skill and how strong he is. But on the other side, Costakis had a very tumultuous run. Obviously, we had controller issues, couple of them in one.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh.
Man, that sucked. Obviously, it happens. It came down to him having to effectively play 2 1-to-1s versus Alida. He was not allowed to drop a game if he wanted to make it out of that pool. And, you know, it came down to that final round where he just let it rip on a down forward 2 on Clive. And a hit, counter hit, round start, sealed, didn't quite seal the deal in one combo, but definitely set up a situation that helped him close out that game and cement his position. And, you know, we had the pop-off, he was flexing all over the stage as well.
For a minute.
I think with some of it, he's going to be careful. So, like, back 2 is a great tool, but I think, you know, if Ling from the distance, if she's just sitting AOP far away, like, you're not going to do anything with that, right? So you're going to have to be very careful. I mean, forward 1+2 can reach it, then it could be a really good alternative, but also it is punishable. But here we go, second game of the day, Costakis versus Yorditz.
Into the mid activation on the heat this time around. Low's already starting to come out and play and tries to answer back with a down 4-1 and just not able to find anything early. I love how Yorditz plays. He sets the pace already. Oh, wow, nice orbital to get over it all. And look, that's going to be a really good tool, especially if she decides to swing out of AOP. Big counter hits can come from that. And look at the damage cash out that Costakis is getting with the Clive.
I really like the decision from Yorditz as well to try to go for like a charge up, try to go for an unblockable setup potentially. See if Costakis is going to remain passive. This gives a lot of information, but it did cost him a fair bit of damage for that information. Hold on, just to spend. We were talking about earlier. Nice back one as well for the interrupt. That's going to be an important tool of this matchup.
Playing back a little bit.
A little far in that down forward 2 again. You've got to be careful around the down forward 2. Nice. Speaking of the down forward 2, not careful enough, and this is going to be a lot of damage. And this should be enough to kill, especially with that rage art as well.
Costakis showing me I definitely don't know what I'm talking about. He's playing such a great game when it comes to the spacing. Great placement on the orbit. I'm not sure what Yorditz is doing, but he definitely got clipped for it.
Nice patience as well. Was trying to get something forward 1+2 spend, just using the last of that heat. Nice punish.
Costakis not afraid to duck or sidestep. Gets the big launcher. Wall gonna change up the combo just a little bit. Flame bash.
Yeah, was looking for that low as well. He's been a big fan of that counter hit low.
Speaking of lows, you better be careful. We know he's not afraid to use that orbital. A little slower than the typical orbital, but still gets the job done. We saw it already. And down back forward, committing to these normal lows. Okay, counter hit engager. Yorditz has a little life lead right here. Nice block on the low. That's what I was thinking we were going to see a lot of. There's that orbital again.
Oh, but the combo drops. Doesn't get anything for it. It's unfortunate. He's spacing out. He has the available going low. Forward 1+2, mixing it up this time. Nice back one again, interrupting the pressure.
Oh, I'm out of there.
Wait. Oh. We went over the orbital. Okay, sidewall could potentially save lives. He has to realign away from the wall. But it does no matter, doesn't quite hit the wall, and the Rager should be enough to seal the deal. We've seen that sequence with the orbital a couple of times already in this set. So nice one with Stacks to make the most of it. And again, it's so important to know which moves in your arsenal are going to go in which direction. If he used any move that could potentially put him to the left side, you'd end up on the wall. And who knows, maybe he would not be able to kill because of the damage difference and the scaling difference in the wall.
Ready for the situation coming up, because you know these guys knew exactly who they were going up against. So they had a day or so to look at who they might be fighting and what they could do, build some kind of strategy.
Yeah, and I think Yorditz has to be very careful. Obviously, we've seen a lot of our back ones work, but the moment Costakis smells these situations, he might take advantage and block it. Or even just bait it out.
Kind of removing this AOP from the timeline right now, especially with the way he's been playing. But sprinkling in a little different lows this time around. Back 2 into the Phoenix shift stance and gave Yorditz a chance to take another round in this game too.
Nice punish, blue stuff as well, looking for the Yoki, doesn't get anything for it. Again, the spacing and the movement from Costakis is absolutely on point right now. Does not have rage available, is he able to finish it? Not quite, one more hit. And goes low, another round on the board. One round close to victory.
taking that momentum back from Yorditz. And then we get a clean launcher at the beginning of this round 3.
Yeah, Costakis is looking for that back one as well, trying to potentially track some movement from Yorditz on round start.
Get up. Well, using the camera, caught you swinging again. And this is what we were seeing in that Group A stage day 1.
Charge ups all going mid. No, we're committing right now, but Yorditz fully in control. Nicely done, and a perfect as well, getting one step closer to equalizing this set. 2 out of 8. There we go, it's fine. Okay.
Back on the
2
map.
out of 9. We're adding up. It's all right. Won't be enough to kill, but it's still gonna be a lot of damage.
Damage.
Oh, and uses this. Dealing really well by OP as well, even if you move out of the way. It is basically going to track you.
Okay, trying to move around in the backfield. Costakis getting clipped. His back is to the wall. Gets the wall splat. Yorditz has a chance.
What's the Oki? Okay, Costakis managed to get away from. Oh, nice wall run, no enough to kill.
Sick. Get up attack. Back one.
Again, no punish.
Needs to be careful on this wall. Another wall attack and the low to save his life. Yorditz is on the board. 1 game apiece here.
He down as well. I think Yorditz making the decision to go even lower, you know. Must go further beyond, but nice counter hit confirm. Oh.
Okay.
Damn, he's got assists. 2 versus 1.
Thorgal out here.
Dog in a fist fight, crazy.
10 seconds. Counter hit. The first time we've seen it get this big counter hit. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see nothing. Oh, the roll to get under. Lively definitely in favor of Costakis, and not for long. Oh my God. Okay, cancels. Finishes the string again. Sees the AOP is there. Nice block and punish. Costakis trying to weight down that heat. Knows he doesn't have any resources left himself. Doesn't even have rage on the table.
This is still awkward, though. Time running out, but Yorditz still has heat. Got to burn him out. And nice. Good pressure as well. Slide. Yorditz with a lot of great health to work with as well.
Finishes the string again. Didn't find his mark.
And you can see Yorditz as well not throwing out as many back ones, especially in those strings. He does not want to face the trades, but big launch.
Big launch. First time we've seen it represented by Yorditz.
Nice, he activated, recovering even more health. Ooh, setups. Wow, he's ready for another down 4-2 natural hit.
Hit it.
Okay, gotta burn as much time. Use all your strings, use all the time you have, and there is the staff as well. Being able to keep out, drops the combo, but does no matter. Yorditz can't do anything here.
Oh, the mix-up, trying to get strong. The AOP duck again, making it part of the mix-up, but drops the combo on the follow-up. Normal throw, 1 more hit can do it. Went for too big of a launcher. Great back dash.
Oh.
Wow, what a sidestep on the running two. That was crazy. Final game, final round between these two. Oh my gosh.
Try to place another down 4-2 in between. He did not quite find it, looking for the Demon's Breath. Finds it this time. He activated. He's going to try to push the advantage as much as possible. Going low once again.
Oh, wow. Spring up, sidestep. You know he's looking. You know he's looking.
Definitely still has heat available. Oh, and a nice confirm as well. Out of heat. Level 3's and Tekken as well. I don't know if he's going to use it.
Sidestep 2, got this combo started from him.
There we go. He does use it.
Big damage. Not even in rage yet, but 89, real close to 90.
Oh.
No break.
Yorditz, as he available, has great health. Activates that heat. 25 seconds to go as well. Running to
the low.
And again, same option. One more hit potentially.
And he tries to move. That's gonna do it. Costakis staying alive in this bracket. Well played, the Clive.
Man, the theatrics in the pop-ups as well. There's an art form to it, you know? But the interesting situation, and you know, we saw earlier, Yorditz actually not pressing back one in that situation earlier because it did trade.
And it made me really interested to see how well he's been playing this entire week. But Usama and Abbasi, we can see right here, first appearance on a TWT stage, guard breaker, final round, as well as heat wave showdown, like you said before, 540 points. Not easy to get when you know you're traveling around the world, fighting up against the best players in the world, but he's put it all on the line here to be up on the stage. Usama Abbasi definitely got his work cut out for him, though, going up against Hexark.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's worth highlighting, especially in Hexark's case, is France is such a strong scene. We're such a devoted scene to the locals. Great TOs, great producers, great casters, great players.
Well, here we go. Hexark versus Usama Abbasi coming up, and the shredder kicks to start it off. To the wall we go.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, what a sidestep. Drum roll, please. Luckily, he was not close enough to get that wall splat, so that worked out. Sidestep 4. Usama not even waiting any chance. No time wasted. Starts on the offense.
Oh.
2.
What's the mix as well? A little bit of a deficit, but hey, one deficit could do all the damage here. Like a down 1-2, but that's no matter.
This movement for Abbasi right now has been so good while standing 3-2 though.
Ooh, throw whiffs again. Counter trade.
Oh, the back 3 trade at that. Heat burst. Sidestep 4. Relax. What's the mix? Stands up out of it. And just this pick and choose game of just poking Hexark to death.
Oh, and the second hit connect. Down 1-2, look for the counter as well. Nice punish.
That was so good. Launch. QCF3 to stabilize.
Activating. Gets the stack. And the wall stacks are so important. You're going to get him as early as possible. 2 now. The threat of the mix as well from Handstand is going to be so important.
Deep dive after the 4-2. Oh my god, the handstand launcher.
Big chunk of damage. Time slowly ticking as well. Dashing up as well to make sure he can continue the pressure.
I like that little relax reset right there. Catching the movie.
Needs something.
Oh. Finishes the streak.
No punish.
No punish. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Looking for a Magic 4 potentially. Hexark down 3 rounds right now. Usama Abbasi looking really, really good.
Charge it. Nice block while rising 2.
I think that's the first time he presented the option as well in the demo, man. So Usama reacting already is definitely going to put some fear in his heart. Even the ooh, and again the dash up, going under the jabs, going low with this option, and goes low again. He ambushes the laser, trying to force Hexark to actually press the button into, and then he begin this timing mix, right? So it's going to be very difficult for him to deal with this right now. Nice little 1-2 as well. Hexark looking for something, nice break.
Finishing the string. Hexark getting a little anxious. Okay, here we go. Still has plenty of heat. We've seen him connect with the 4-2 quite a bit. Pumping the pedal, that's not gonna do it one more round. And Usama Abbasi moves on.
This is looking rough right now, Steve. Hexark, oh, it's not looking good. The counter hit landing as well.
Back 3-3, and he's taking him to the wall as well. Heat's still there, so he's got resources, and 50% of his life is already gone.
He activated as well, and the second hit connecting counter hit. I don't know, I don't think this is enough to kill. Nice,
okay.
Catch the splat.
Okay, big damage on deck.
Not dead just yet, but needs to lay out as much damage as possible. Gets the big death fist, charging that up back too. Oh, heat smash connects. He's not quite dead. Has he available? Needs something, but gets tracked for the movement. Usama Abbasi, all killer, no filler.
Yeah, I mean, look, I really like seeing Breadman. I like seeing Breadman with the Leroy. The Leroy, we don't get as much representation, but even more so, I just feel like he has quite the understanding of the character. Nobi, like you said before, though, I mean, this guy is a legend, man. He's been around for so long. I've been a fan for just as long. And like, shout out to the Yamasa boys too, man. He's one of those guys that's been really kind of putting that team up as all times possible. This guy Breadman though, 49th at the last chance qualifier for 2024. And as you can see, he's really been out here traveling as well, man. I feel like each year we get to see him more and more, and he's really been stepping up to the plate with his characters as well as showing up. It's one of the reasons he's up here on the stage trying to win that bad boy right there. All shined up, I'm telling you right now.
Hey, another game right now. Winners round 1. The last game of winners round 1. Team Yamasa Nobi versus Z10 Breadman. Let's go. Again, back in France. Pretty not sudden moves right now, but 2-2-2, nice. 1-1-1 rubber, sorry.
Okay. Instant heat activation, gets the counter hit, and this is where Breadman gets to play. Recover some life back, no gray left on his side.
It was interesting as well. Nobi already was looking for that backsway earlier. Definitely one of the things he was known for. Keeping the pressure going, nice break.
Okay. 4-4. Tries to go on the Hermit, stands back, one to close it out. No. Tries to go for a punish. Didn't get it though. And not guarding his toes at all, Nobi knows.
Yeah, Voshin's looking rough, man.
Okay.
Gotta get away from score.
No break.
The callouts right now from Nobi have been super good, especially on the parries, especially on the kind of all options that Breadman is presenting.
Oh, tried to cancel in the Hermit, expecting something started in his first game.
And the movement from Nobi has been so tight, and nice low parry once again.
To the wall.
Nobi looking very good as well. It's the family man buff, I'm telling you. He was so strong in the regional leaderboards, and now as well, looking so good.
Gotta bring home the bacon, man. That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of bacon on that pedestal as well, man.
Oh,
Nice in terms of the timing. They're going low once again. I'm just waiting for that mid to hit, man. That's going to be a chunky mid.
speaking of mids. Hermit stance once again. Almost 10 seconds left on the clock. Breadman, if you want to come back alive in this game, you got to do it soon.
Time ticking. Nobi trying to play with that space. Oh, he's just backdashing. He's using movement so well. Nice was for to interrupt as well. The call out doesn't even need a punish. Nobi playing perfectly here. Looking for his homing moves.
Okay. Down 4-2 this time.
And again, beautiful spacing. And Lars, again, one of his cards that has really good space control thanks to all the big range buttons.
Oh, not guarding his toes. Nobi. Almost a completely low round right there. Simple pokes, nothing crazy with the combos. Almost got in trouble right there, though.
It's still ahead, but another counter hit from that low. Good conversion. The 1,000 punches working out beautifully.
Okay. Let's see if he can get this wall. Yes, he does.
Has the cane available. Nobi spending the heat. We'll have a little bit of health. Nice power crush.
10 seconds, and he gets him out of the air. Goes in the Hermit. Okay. Oh,
the
1 plus 2.
Outcast arrow. Should be able to carry through the wall. Nice. Again, he activation to extend the combo. Nice conversion as well. Beautiful. Popping those lows, a little bit of damage on each one, but hey, it's stacking up. Again, going low afterwards, but gets that big chunky mid combo drops. I think wall axes definitely didn't help. He was trying to break the wall with that.
Down 1 plus 2, had the wall, had the combo, just couldn't close out. Nobi can definitely bring it back here. He's got rage, no heat on either side, but a simple 2-2 with the punish to close it down. Back to that slow pace, low game is starting to add up once again. Hits him with the cane, the walking stick on the plate.
The
Nice
first
cancel.
combo, man. That's so sick. Good awareness from Breadman as well, carrying to the wall.
Oh my God, the damage. Bro, look at the damage.
Hey, TA reported the orbital from Nobi as well, trying to steal the show right now. Sidewall still saving lives, but he's trying to stabilize the combo. Drop of his own. Both are still alive in this set.
Trying to finish the string. Great awareness to not do so. Looking for that big mid up 4. 3 plus 4. What a block and a punish. Nobi says this is not over yet. I don't want him to get a game. I'm trying to go home now.
He's looking for the slower mids as well, now trying to condition Nobi to press something.
Okay. Ooh, good defense on both sides now. Game slowing down to a crawl. He runs out for Nobi.
Yeah, he was using the size of 3 plus 4 a lot. Nice interrupt as well, stealing the show.
Counter hit.
Once again, we're seeing a lot of counter hits from Breadman with that low. Down back 4, not quite ready to block it. And the heat smash connecting. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Breadman staying alive with the walls in play and the big wall carry. But hey, that sweet bang right now from Breadman doing some work.
No more holding back. To the other wall.
That's going to break another one, right?
Oh my God.
Gets the corner as well. 2-1-2, not quite getting the final hit. Oh, looking for the outcast arrow again. He running out. He tried to go low.
Gets away from that down jab.
Oh,
Didn't believe. Could have closed it out.
yeah, it was the right punish to a big crunch.
No heat, no dash.
Time to running move connecting as well. The sidewall again, saving lives. 10 seconds to go. Both in rage. Good block. No enough to kill though. Breadman a little bit of a deficit. The shoe shine again work. Yeah, he's constantly with stance transitions as well to delay his timing. Gets the lightning once more. Nice punish.
Jeez. Okay. Threatening with Herman stance.
And he's changing the options. Well, no longer using the slow mid, going for the faster options.
Oh, nice. Yo, to Zabaki to get through, but got the hit, the heat dash, but not the combo. And no whiff punish as well.
Try to go for the slower option again. Nobi calling it out.
Teasing with the down 4-2. Nice block, great punish. Nobi on set point.
Situation for Breadman doesn't gets it anyway.
Sidestep.
Nice combo as well. I'm not saying anything, man. I don't want these combos to be dropping.
Right. Oh, big damage.
My God. Nobi going mid. Nice heat smash spin as well was the option for Breadman afterwards. Going for a slower mid. Needs something else in the trade on the orbital in his favor, but that could have been scary. Breadman staying alive. Yeah, the parry finally working out.
Oh, wow. Had the counter hit, but didn't believe. Gives chance to Nobi for a low parry.
He activated as well. Big chunky combo. Shoeshine again. Goes low, and that's enough to kill with the counter hit. Nobi going forward. But Breadman, what a performance from him as well, trying to get back into it, just not quite.
This is another one of those matches, man, it just like, the temperature rises a little bit in the arena a little bit. You can feel it. This one's going to mean something right here. Molgold versus the John.
It's going to be an interesting one to come back to as well.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about the last, 8 months. You were talking about, the last matches in Chicago, things like that. But we had their last encounter go to Molgold's favor, and he looked very prepared. Nothing was touching him that day.
He looked very prepared, swinging.
Right, feeling each other out, right in each other's face. They haven't started swinging yet, but there we go. Nice sidestep into the Claudio twin piston, sends him up. Excellent wall situation for him as well.
And this is where things are going to come into play here. Watching how Molgold wants to play around the wall, watching how the John reacts. Sidestep and immediate return with that charge shot, activate, and look at the return he's going to get for this.
And Mulgold definitely likes to test people towards the start of the set to see how they deal with that. Let's see what he does with that information. But now trying to fight his way from that wall, does not want to stay there. Going in with that elbow. Nice, the John special. Should be able to spike him down here, and the
Molgold knows that he's going to be looking for that charge shot, wants to step off. Is he maybe going to apply one more just safe mid pressure at the wall? Hammer him with that sidestep 4, or is he going to get clapped up by this beast in heat? Jab float.
Excellent, trying to fight this one back, has a little bit of health to recover, using up some of that heat.
Splash
down. Uses up the rest of his meter there, heat smash gone. What has he got? Close on health. Uses up that install. Heat smash coming in, plus frames. Delays it a little bit, but floats him out of the air. Mulgold, look at Prime, might be able to take this round.
Brown, man, the focus that he had in that situation. And the back one Claudio classics to close it out.
And moving in and out to try and catch the John on something.
And Molgold's been pretty conservative with his application of lows. Really just a solid mix of jabs and those mid strings, the spell string as well. Be able to try to just, again, control that mid-range space. Big giant swing there from the John, though. Post-counter activation here from Molgold. What's it going to look like? Again, gets gripped up parallel to the wall. Gonna throw him back to center stage.
Just out of range. Now the John saved himself there, using that heat smash, trying to use some pokes here to close it out. But anybody's game, 3 seconds to go.
And just like that, the wall standing 4 to close it out for the John.
Now cracking those ankles.
Molgold playing with that circlet string a lot too. Just that 2-1. Nice, good punish from the John. Gonna take advantage of the frames there. Go and get the grab off. Giant swing him back to center stage.
Trying to keep at that distance. The John, a little bit of a health lead, but that's about to disappear. Mulgold with a big counter hit down 4-2. Now about to get a whole ton of damage at this wall.
Yeah, with the wall with the activation. Look for the sidestep forward. Immediate spring kick from the John into smash. Nothing. Before neutral 2.
The lateral movement there from Mulgold. 3 seconds to go, Margin Obama.
Crouch jab to interrupt. The punish. And Mulgold just barely able to take advantage of that last second. Get that guaranteed damage and go up. Down 4-2s, the John brings it right back.
Yo, we slipped that one in real sneaky like.
And drop him. Woo. Take the low this time. Mixing it up.
The delay caught Mulgold off guard. Now, it's a perfect situation. About to slam him into that phone booth, perhaps.
3-2-2, leg drop. No, goes for the homing.
Oh! Sends him into that wall, stripping him of his health.
Just lack of confidence on your side defensively. You're trying to get a read.
Not letting the full charge go.
Mid strikes. And overall, the John's done a pretty decent job in spite of the tracking on that. Oh my, on that explosion.
1-2, delaying that string.
And it ends up in a side swap situation like this where Molgold can apply pressure, but he's getting gripped up, Brown man.
Man, people don't realize at home. I know people in the chat right now, man, I would have broken that. Well, maybe you would have.
No,
but the way he's hiding these, you don't understand. He's running up into instant giant swing.
Which is why you might see him start to try to flash duck in some of those ranges just to negate the guess game.
But you know that, catches him on the wake-up attempt, tried to kip up. The John was ready for it.
Doesn't even go for the low or the mid strikes, just gonna step with him. Activate, Molgold. Got the star burst, but runs right into a knee. The John lowering his shoulder. Nothing is coming up big here for him. Oh my God, the John laying it on him. Down 4-2, lets the follow-up rip. Jabs him out, gets the activation after, gets the wall.
Goes going for a combo video.
Gets taking just extra hits. Finally, sidestep 4, the lows coming out. They have not played that big of a factor in this matchup, and now paying off big time for Molgold. Gonna put him back in this round.
You don't want to give Molgold this type of opportunity. The John had a big health lead, but there it goes, dissipating. He does not want the John to have a chance this round, not letting him slay.
The ducks. It's like, screw this guest stuff, man. I'm out of here. And look at the moon, Brown Man. The blue moon burst. The low touch.
The delay.
No way.
Gets a resplat there. The crowd are losing their mind. Someone sounds like they're getting murdered over there, but it sounds like someone might be getting murdered on stage. Gets it with the YouTube chiropractor. Heat smash plus frames. Can he get it? But weaves it through. The hop kick from Mulgold, the lifesaver, keeping him alive on the winner side of this TWT top 20. And he's playing on stick as well. People don't understand that you have to have that dexterity, that hard work, those hours of training. But here we go. It's all coming to fruition here. The John using some of his heat options to try and force some gameplay here on Mulgold. Catches him again. I swear, that down forward two, it looks small, but I swear that's a mini nuke right there. You hit one of those, changes the tide of everything.
Right.
Point where now you can see Mulgold is trying to be the aggressor. He doesn't want to give the John the opportunity to utilize some of these defensive tools that end up just taking half of his health.
He's been letting it rock on block a lot too, just like letting the follow-up rip, does not care. And he's not getting counter hit either. He's catching Mulgold just trying to move her.
The tempo's changed and Mulgold is on a roll. Can he continue this for a couple more rounds? If he can, it might be bad times for John.
These mid strings, especially like Circlet, of course, just being able to work the 2-1 string, but also those mid dispel strings like that, because they have the wall splat follow-up potential like that. That's why it's so scary.
Hefty damage there. Now again, one too many times the John using that spring kick. Mulgold making him pay for it. All right, now being a bit more cautious here, but excellent whip punish. Well, no, not quite. Excellent. Oh, okay, he's taking him downtown. Are we gonna get a fat combo here now?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. But this Oki is gonna be really what you're gonna be worried about. Catches him tries to catch him with the mid, but again, just not letting up. Mulgold didn't have many options. Dashing in with the muscle buster. He busted some property there as well. Now we got a nice combo here from the John. Can he take the lead he needs here and bring it all the way?
Light punish there from Molguld right after the down for one follow-up. Looking just for anything. Low snap kicks, but runs right into the heat smash. And now the John on the precipice, but hold on. Running to dive. Low smash, just instant cash out. The John in, both players in rage.
The strings and the alley kick to take down Mulgold. The John in that nail biter, just clutching it out with that last ray of hope with that kick and ended it there. So he has that element of surprise where if he chooses to, like you saw him kind of utilize a little bit earlier in the week with that Falcon run where it's like, nobody's going to prepare for anything else.
Yeah.
You never even, it doesn't even cross your mind. But now he's cracked that seal open, right?
It's not going to have the same effect.
It's not fresh anymore, but it's still coming into play. So now people are going to start looking at who he's using.
But especially, I'm thinking up against a character like Law, some of the punishment that he has on some of those attacks that, obviously, especially at the frame disadvantage that a lot of Fakarams go-to attacks would leave him at, Law can hit him pretty hard for that.
Very hard.
I would imagine he goes with Jin, but just out of, safety, just to be able to, play a more stable matchup in that regard, right?
Disrupting on those 1, 2, 3 string checks from Rife. Catching him out of the air. Again, every time Rife is trying to take some of his turn, Mangja's putting something in there. And again, first round, he can do that. He wants to see, what have you got for me?
Yeah, and I want to see how Mangja plays around the threat of parry as well. How Rife is going to deal with slide. Should Mangja be really insistent about presenting it?
That second hit catches people. You think you're safe? You get a nunchuck to the face.
High mid strings. While sending 4-4 and sidestep activate from Rife now. Trying to get some of his health back. He's working with rage, working with heat.
He's got those glowing eyes. I'm scared. And the low, sneaky low there.
Back turn attack, but he presses into this counter hit. And Rife going to confirm here. Goes in the heat. Counter activation from Mangja. High mid string poking. With no punish.
Hesitation a bit there, but you got to measure the distance sometimes. Demon Paul whiffs. Manga's got an opportunity. Good break on the 1+2. Another one.
Look at Rife's movement too, bro. He's constantly moving clockwise.
Excellent.
Great duck and great response. Takes a DCC low.
Always trying to hit it with those 10 strings.
Crouch stab, steal the turn back. Mid and flip kick the seal it, Mangja. The space control. Now the pressure.
Him down, nunchuck to flipping over. All right, catches him out of the air. There's a lot of work here for Rife, but the low jab. Mangja just about out of heat. Didn't get to use the heat smash at the last minute, but gets a punish on the wind hook.
Mangja's used some jab strings this whole game so far. Man, he has gotten a lot of return.
Oh, that missed input on the jump might cost him here. 1, 2, 3, trying to close the gap. Rife can make something happen. Trying to use that dive kick.
Trades in with the homing attack. Not enough health to take. And Mangja gonna take the first game here. Still
Snap kick to the head.
gotta represent it a little bit.
Oh, that's the whole string going. I wasn't expecting it.
Smashed right at the wall, goes for the grab. Good break from Rife. Rife in raid. We've seen this kind of round before.
Trying to check with that back two.
With punish. The lows and then while standing for man.
Looking like it might allow him to take this round, but Mangja fighting back, activating that heat. The nunchuck, the ultimate equalizer.
Challenge down the nunchucks with your fist. It's not gonna work out every time.
I'm trying to push him back. Dive kick coming back into play. And I noticed Rife really only uses those dive kicks towards the end of rounds as well, trying to close the gap, trying to use
again
in big stuff.
Brown man.
Anybody's game. The low parry. And that also might be a misinput on a slide as well. He's finally trying to bring those out again. Didn't get what he wanted, and Rife was ready. All right, should get it there. 1 round apiece.
Mangja has gone to it a lot this set. Obviously Jin has threatened things like parry and stuff like that. But nunchucks in the open field. And the cannon?
The dragon cannon, he might be able to close it there.
No,
okay.
he's pressing, man. This Rife pressure, though.
All right, nice combo. Taking him around the world. And the heat smash gets that splat. 2 of the few characters in the game with those wall splat heat smash. So you cannot afford to get those near the wall. And here we go.
After the delayed wake up, tried to come up low, just woke up right into it.
Oh,
that's still the turn back, and now we're starting to see Rife very consistent with these punishes. Whenever he does get the opportunity to be able to check slides,
it's out of the air. This is not great for Rife, but sidewall saves him. Slides are coming back out. Mangja's trying to cash those in.
The lows.
Good break on that one. Still at the top floor. Anything could change in a moment. Rife trying to keep him out. But Mangja still in heat. Doesn't want to let it go to waste.
Walk up jab touch. And the counter hit hammer. Brown man, this could be bad news for Rife. Against the wall, the low, the smash.
Mangja showing a little bit of mercy there. But then the overhead hits him on the crown with the heel. And Mangja taking it over Rife.
On that global leaderboard, you see there, Costakis, regional rank first, 405 points out of the EU region that he has been participating in. Of course, the LOK dojos, big benefactor of those. But his opponent, Farzeen, the shining prodigy of Pakistani Tekken, right? We've been watching this. I feel like we've been watching him play for like almost like 7-8 years at this point,
man.
right?
Well, he really, I think, made a name for himself. If you were, in the trenches in the underground Pakistan scene, you knew of him a bit earlier on. But he was like 16 or 18 out here putting the beat down on Knee with Zakuma back in what, 2019, 18, whatever it was. I think it was 2019 when Knee went over, and so
he is so good at just seeing people's patterns and timing.
He's reading their hearts, man. He can see through your soul.
That's the problem with prodigies, Brown man. They're too damn perceptive.
Nice orbital. But again, this is a young man's game. And I think Costakis is a younger man. Over that stop. The range game that both these characters can play is so interesting. It's unlike most of the characters in the game.
I like the coded language you use there. It is so interesting. They're both just swinging, man. Durandal with the dash behind it. And now, how does Farzeen press here? Run the T-block.
Always check it with the mids. All right, quick evasive maneuver. Goes in with...
But also, Costakis hasn't really found the opportunity to be able to activate heat, be able to put together one of those rounds like we saw him do in group stages, where he's just willing to just chip players down so much and then force that live offense. Gunshots. Farzeen able to guard there. Eats the sweep.
All right, this could be Costakis' opportunity. He's got Farzeen's back to the wall. He's fighting him. He's fighting his way out.
It's a sword fight. It's a good old-fashioned duel.
Just give me the Princess Bride vibes right now.
Oh, who's gonna be the horse in the mud though? Right now, the down one, Costakis.
Nice walk. Okay, now the 1+2, building up some momentum here for Costakis. But Farzeen, low jab to stop it.
The bravery on that sequence for a lot of players. I mean, they're willing to.
You might have get sent to the shadow.
You can challenge, or you can try to duck it to guess on it, right? But not a lot of players challenge.
So he's walking through these strings, man. He's untouchable, but they're Farzeen.
So many players, but the cut here. Farzeen still with heat to use. Got the positioning. Cut him with the dash, with the orbital.
This could be
Tornado?
what he needs to close it out. He has that heat. Should be able to get a combo through.
And the erupting.
Plus from there, Farzeen wanted to see what Costakis is doing. Nothing doing, though.
Like last baited, no punish. But baby. Oh, no!
Amazing block gets the wall splat. Now getting a realign on this combo. The claws are out.
That was really good punishment and really good adjustment. But Farzeen, from this situation, parallel to the wall, finds the launch, finds the dash.
Anybody's game. Costakis waking up into a mix and gets caught out there by Farzeen clutching it out, showing his seasoning, showing his experience, able to keep composed and bring that one back. There's plus frames there, got a stance mix. There are options there for Costakis, but Farzeen's starting to delay them.
Also, you have that mix of the low threat as well. Ooh, the delay to call out the parry attempt. And Farzeen gonna cut him hard for that.
Now, Clive does probably have the most versatile parry in the game, but you gotta hit it first.
Nice, great sidewalk here, gonna find the launch in open stage. Cut and find the wall. Reposition him, put that geyser on him. You're gonna give me that help one way or another. Cut the ankles. Cut the ankles again. Guys,
Get up. That's what he did. Oh,
Universal Flame Blast. We've seen that from him all week long, man. Activate.
Using his heat to stop that situation, tries to get out of the wall, swings his way out, heat dash again. He didn't need to use all that, but he wanted to get away and closes it out there.
Farzeen said, hell no, it's my turn.
He trusted in his non-heat gameplay to be able to like, look, I can use this to escape, and I can just use it, beat him the normal way.
That's a good way to put it. Saving the burst.
Oh,
Used defensively like this, but here we go. The cuts. Fishing for the counter hit. Gets
Let's
the
go.
one in
First
the
time.
follow-up and the perfect from Farzeen. Momentum. What was that?
In that first game, Costakis, amazing work there. He had a secret character pick, if you recall, for one person. Even Nobi was like, yo, why are you playing? He asked him, why are you playing this character? He's like, no, I'm saving it for Ulsan. And that character, and as a surprise to Ulsan, was Akuma. And he just demolished him in that grand final. Nobody was expecting it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a similar strategy coming from Chikarin. You know, he had max rank on every single character previously, but we have LowHigh here with some crazy runs throughout the year. And he is considered to many as arguably, or probably the best performing Brian in the world, right? Knee usually holds that title, but LowHigh, training partner, able to kind of take that over, so keeping it chill.
And sizing him up with this one jab and then playing off the frame after. Flame Blast. And the duck.
Big call.
What a read on LowHigh's timing there. Duck it in his grill. Cannonball straight. Not on my watch. Now taste the flames.
Nice.
Erupting slash onto Tsukin meter building. Sidestep, not deep enough.
Just the heat smash immediately taking the opportunity as he saw it. Recovered a bunch of health as well. Going for the northern cross, but nobody home. Chikarin. Been into that.
That's a good point, Brown, man. Keep your eye on that gauge underneath Chikarin's health bar. Once that gets to 4 or 5, he's going to probably look to leverage it in a situation where he might be able to close out a round, be able to scoop past Rage. Flame Blast. Keeps the hatchet after. Incinerator Strain got the back, unable to get it, but the Flame Blast able to save him, get the heat off. Now, how's he going to use this? Down 4-1 series, goes to the Phoenix Shift slide. Sidestep attack with the dash behind it. Ramuh Spear.
Stops out, playing that distance game, dashing straight up to him, trying to bring the fight to him. But LowHigh stepping back a little bit, trying to find an opportunity.
LowHigh just holding back. Time a factor now, Brown man.
Oh, he's ready to
The low touch.
That, that could have
1%.
cost him. That could have cost
The
him.
1%. Taking the fight to him.
Trying to confirm that second hit. Oh, catches him on that. Now it's very difficult to escape. There's a certain timing. Some situations seem guaranteed, but there's this small window. But Chikarin gets caught. That
Down
counter hit, that
one.
knee, gives him a concussion and closing out the round.
Look at Chikarin.
Flame the flying.
Microstep to the right. Gets the Q up with the cancel.
That Brian Electric coming into play. Now again, he's looking for that counter hit, but Chikarin trying not to let him have it.
Steel pedals, and now he wants that knee so bad. The throw gonna work out for Chikarin, though, to tie the rounds up here. Look underneath Chikarin's name. 4 bars built. That could come into play here if he gets the opportunity.
And I know he does like using those in combos as well to kind of get that extra chunk.
Extra
after
surge of
the top
damage.
already, yeah. We might see that come into play here. But now LowHigh trying to lock down the lateral
right,
movement.
and get those Vulcan punches on your gut like that. Chikarin eating knees.
Oh,
He
clipped
blows
him.
everything.
Couldn't even recognize it. Another reversal punch coming into play. Good break, trying to use that for tracking, and it's been doing an okay job so far. Nice low jab. Chikrin scrambling here, trying to find an opportunity. LowHigh looking for one big counter hit.
Oh, I thought that was it, Breadman.
That could have been. The string mind games, and again, LowHigh going back to that well. You know, you'd think, look, he's blocked 50 of these already.
Chikrin just sizing him up with jabs. 1-2-1 from LowHigh.
Trying to lock him down there, but excellent awareness. Sidestep duck there from LowHigh, getting a huge uppercut. Now taking his turn.
Breadman, it feels like such a small margin, but it's like LowHigh very, just barely has a sense of read and timing on LowHigh, on Chikrin right now. Press towards the wall, gets the low touch.
And I think LowHigh might have picked up that Chikrin is very mindful and playing around the QC back one, right?
Yeah.
So he's using it very sparingly, but he's letting Chikrin, he's throwing it out once in a while just to let Chikrin know. It's still here, you got to worry about it. While I worry about it,
rather than using it.
Exactly. Letting Chikrin's imagination run wild, but right now he looks like he's running wild on his LowHigh's health bar. Good awareness and launches him up.
Woo. Sidewalk uppercut slash. Chikrin able to find the launch.
It's going to be a whole grip of damage.
That's been the difference so far, Breadman. LowHigh's been able to find those big launches in this set so far. In this game specifically.
Using that heat to try and keep him there. That incinerator, it's going to hurt.
Ooh, just put the knee on him just like that.
Didn't get the follow-up, but LowHigh can't let that get to him.
Rage.
This is going to be big.
Bad combo.
Should be able to carry the wall.
Push to it.
1+2 to close it out. Oki, what's there? LowHigh getting a bit. And, yo, that's why he's up there. We're down here, bro. How did he see that?
How did he know?
It wasn't even like he pressed. He was like in the air already or something. What the hell?
Opening again. Activate. Sidestep. He gets it.
He's got to lay it all in the line. Ready to make this count. Cannot give LowHigh a moment of reprieve
break
here.
the balcony. Take the full break here.
Got a bit of a delay on that one. Dash forward unexpectedly. LowHigh with a little bit of heat left. Uses it up. Runs Chikrin out. Anybody's game. Chikrin swinging from the fences, and it might cost him everything. LowHigh needs to finish this combo. Gets a side axis down, 2-3. Amazing awareness on the combo, and will take it out over Chikrin in a clean set, 2-0.
Looking at Arslan here, man, the emperor of Tekken, right? He's won just about everything you can win in this game.
Look at his first place, bro. Look at all those points just from 3 events, just those performances. Evo France, Evo in Vegas, and of course, BAM, you know, shout out to Melbourne. First place there as well.
Previous TWT finals result, of course, went out 5th and 6th place last year at this event for Tekken World Tour in Tekken 8. But his opponent, you got to talk about this guy, man. Guard breaker, of course, the performance that this guy had in Pakistan, in his region. 540 points earned in a place where they run a lot of dojo events, and the competition is very fierce.
Here we go. Now, I don't recall the last time these guys played in tournament. I might be misremembering something, but this might be some new gameplay for us to see in a stage like this.
And so, away from his trademark Eddie, going with the Oscar pick here, gonna instantly snip out Arslan Ash's timing, finds a counter hit launcher, gonna activate at the wall. Usama Abbasi, cooking.
Oh, big swing, commanding first round.
Yeah, this time the Tenjin smash. Sumiyoshi in the 4-2 follow-up. Yeah.
Oscar and Jun, you know, he was rocking people with that before the recent Eddie, you know, biggest showing at Takedown this year. You know, that changed his life. You know, he's a sponsored player and he's up on this stage. Nice big counter hit there while standing 1+2. Just taking him back to that same corner. He's like, yo, you're paying rent over here. Paying that in blood. This is looking like an Usama Abbasi round. Hitting that heat smash on block and using those plus frames to catch Arslan with the low. All right, Arslan trying to hit that 1-2 from the distance.
Keep him in.
Activating heat, trying to fight back.
Fish with uppercut.
Can't give Arslan any room here. Uses that heat dash. Trying to close this round out. Excellent block there. He's starting to wake up.
Low swipe, and again, gonna take the opportunity to get the spike. But hold on. Usama starting to mix a little bit. Got the gusto with him. Finally, the Aizen.
Oh, he's playing with his chest out.
Yeah, trying to seal the step a little bit on Arslan. His movement's so crisp. Sidestep guard so, man, he's so fast.
gets the destabilizer, hits him with that low. Usama, Abbasi, hits him with the down two. Heat smash.
And the low, Usama Abbasi. Game 1 advantage.
Bring his countermeasures ready ahead of Arslan. He's got to stay one step ahead.
Yeah.
If he falls behind at any point, it's going to cost him.
I was thinking he has to probably go to destabilizer a little bit more. He's already going to it just to keep Arslan off balance a little bit. Present some other options other than just like the mids at close range like that, right? And should Arslan try to back up, has to be ready to pursue potentially Aizen or some of those other options that Asuka has.
Going under the offense here.
And the natural snowball too, especially once Gusto comes into play. But here we go, Arslan Ash finds that launch, finds that wall.
Gets the realign. Cameraman working overtime. All right.
Sidestep 2 though to Splat.
So much health recovered.
In Rage too, look at how much health he has with Rage. And again, the duck call out this time. Usama gonna take note though.
Should be able to close this one out. Uses their heat dash. Breaks the wall. One more hit.
Break.
Backhand.
Man, shut up.
Right,
Foreground, background, giving Usama Abbasi a lot of different looks in mid-range. Mid-strikes, gunshot.
That's the highest
Oh my
heater.
God.
Gets him out of trouble. That could be the swing he needs. Taking it to the wall, gets a big splat. Now, you know, Arslan's going to try and lock him down. He steps on him, and again, tries to follow him with that walk. Keeps him in position, flips him over.
Throw and post smash. What's the check here? Goes for the slide option. Arslan Ash fighting back, trying to tie it up here.
He's catching on.
Furies. Trying to find a counter hit, but he finds a sidewalk and a launch instead.
You saw a bit more hesitation from Usama prior to that down 1+2 attempt. But again, that means Arslan's in his head at the moment. And he's getting this wall, he's getting the snowball, he's getting everything he needs to be able to close out this round, perhaps.
And Arslan Ash still going.
No.
On the down 4-1 series.
Interrupts, he wasn't even scared of it. A few frames later, and that could have cost him, could have got him into a heat situation.
No,
but he had that confidence. He's seen that before. Now we're evening it up. One game apiece.
Stomp for Oki.
Keeps him there, wants to wake up into that mix perhaps. And there is that counter hit. Might use the wall this time.
Pressing in the counter hit launchers. Spring kick, Usama Abbasi desperate to get off that wall. To get anything started. Finally an up 4-1. But the mid engager, able to make contact. Leverages the dash for an extra chunk of damage. But the cans from downtown. Usama Abbasi building some of that health back. Gonna take advantage of the heat activation here. Trying to get as much HP back as possible. Reposition. Kick him into the blast.
Sends him sky high. This is looking very good for Usama.
What can he do with it though, Brown man? Can he get it?
He dash, gets into the wall.
It.
That last kick might be able to close it out. And Usama taking the lead.
Homing attacks trying to steal Arslan step at close range. Arslan right back at you.
Nice lateral move.
Down back 3, stiletto heel counter hit. Shut up.
Gets the combo.
Winging.
It's gonna be heavy. Activating that.
Go turn up.
Keeps him there. Keeps most of his heat. One more big interaction could save him here.
Engine step not deep enough. That was scary.
Heat dash coming from Arslan Ash. Saving him. Gets a life lead. One more hit. And the rage art.
Not enough health. No,
he has enough. He tanks it. I don't want to say nothing, but I think we might be seeing Usama
on set point.
Get it right there.
Against Arslan Ash.
And he's going back to that
Arslan got his back for a moment. Lighter punish.
Big scoop up. Now Arslan still has a bit of a hill to climb. Usama just needs one more round, but Arslan is not making it easy. Goes for the heat dash. Trying to push him to the wall, but the can-cans. Defensive can-cans. The Asuka special.
You got to activate here. You have to.
Get it to that wall. Nice carry. This is going to be huge. Obama.
The kick, and Usama Abbasi does it. Arslan Ash, you guys are going to have a heat. Losers bracket is going to be crazy, man. I'm thinking, man. Arslan Ash, with the benefit of that top 4 seeding, able to skip the group stage play, able to skip all that, comes up here in first set against Usama Abbasi, dropped in the losers bracket. This just got interesting. Usama Abbasi, very well played. You also got to talk about the family buff too on that part. We've been talking about it with Arslan Ash. We're talking about it with some of the other players that we have here, and of course just in fighting games in general. But Rangchu is no stranger to that sensation either. It's a little bit different when you're fighting for something more than yourself, more than just like your personal love of the game. He's got a family, you know, and he fights with that in mind. Look at this, man. 10th place, 1550 points. Rangchu making it back to this top 20, but
That Evo
Big
Japan,
knee.
though. That Evo Japan 2025, first place, 800 fat points there. Not muscle memory and not natural. You're able to catch him off guard and get him to waste opportunities and get caught by things like that.
look at that play, man. Incinerator string, instant walk around after, takes advantage of the whip punish, and knee
Kill. So many are here, and let's see how they're viewing.
for sure. And you have to imagine that they've influenced this on some level, right? Seeing those guys be as successful as they have against me.
They have to have contributed. Oh, goes underneath with... I'm trying to call out a lot on these uppers.
He's going to just take his frames and see what Rangchu wants to do with it. Trying to observe here, but the full crouch launch this time, working out for Rangchu, going to activate.
And you can see knee here. Oh, okay, goes to double O.
Going for the stance cancel, just trying to pursue instead. Smash, in touch, and he comes up with the dub here, Rangchu.
Right, 2 rounds to 1. Checking full. Okay, gets the full one. Weaves that through. Big uppercut. This is going to be a big change of pace for knee. See if he can keep that momentum going. But on the wake up, you know Rangchu's going to squirm. He's not going to go down and just take that pressure.
You see Rangchu going for some Chaos Judgment stance transitions as well. But that raw burst is going to get tagged and punished big time from knee.
Should be able to close it out there with the 7 golden letters, making a statement. It's like, bro, can't be bringing this Anna to me. You got to bring your A game.
Oh,
Big
right
orbital.
into an orbital flash heal.
It's like a black hole, man. It just sucks you in sometimes. The crowd's feeling this. Knee might be feeding off that. He doesn't have headphones on. He can hear and feel everything, the emotions of the crowd. He can see their heart.
Low touch and a hammer chance mid-swing. Knee step very, very active at like range 2. See him rotating around into the background.
Rangchu looking prime. He uses his heat resource, but the rage art from Knee trying to equalize the health. Knee actually might be able to take a little bit of a, might be close to even maybe a health lead, but anybody's game after that recovery. He has heat and he has snake eyes.
Yeah, heat cancel.
Floats him into the heat dash, gets the combo. He's taking him downtown, Obama.
What's he gonna do with this, Brown Man?
Hey, no way!
And goes right in. Knee, oh my God. When they go up against Knee, not seeing a ton of lows really, or on both sides, but here we go.
Not testing with these strings, man. Knee has more than enough anatrauma to keep him going here.
True. Gonna activate now. Got the wall to help him out. Low tap. Cannonball straight, burning some of that heat gauge. This time on the mid-extension with the dash.
He ain't letting up, making Rangchu come to him. And Rangchu also, if you look at some of his best play with his bears, he's very reactionary, right? He will get into your head so quickly. Amazing. Like a Mishima, sidestep, jet upper, keeping it clean. Knee looking amazing. But Rangchu's reactionary style is not really working out here. Knee able to just lay it on thick and not let up.
Hatchet, jab touches, incinerator. Knee throwing everything at him with his back to the wall. And here we go, Rangchu with a chance out the launch.
Gets that hammer chance in. Spiked him down. All right, gets that sidewall, sends him over there, lets Knee get a bit of a room to breathe, and uses the incinerator. One more hit's all he needs. Goes for the heat dash. Nice duck underneath. Rangchu might be able to make this back, but Knee, while standing forward, to stop him in his tracks. Uses that heat, the lava resource on the ground. Spiking him down, going for the purpose. It's looking like a Rangchu round. Can he keep it going? Nice duck there, Knee. He knew the risk of that, let it go.
Or at least how he was thinking this matchup would go. But right now, Knee reminding you why he is the Brian God right here. Viking funeral, leave her burning. Bazooka shot now, Rangchu fighting with the sides of the wall.
Goes for that whip punish, and again, goes for the heat dash. Now got him back to the wall. This could be his round, could even up the round count. And here we go, that hammer chance.
He gets the round no matter what the deficit is.
The depth is there. Can he unlock it in time? Extra punish from Knee. This is going to be big for him. The pendulum swings back into his favor.
With the extension and the punish here, Knee not quite what he was looking for. Awkward wall positioning, but the jab touches. The incinerator at the wall once again. Familiar territory. Kickoff.
That heat smash plus
The
range.
jump shot, the incinerator. Knee. 2-0 over Rangchu here at the final. And if Rangchu's going to do it again, it is going to have to be a hell of a run because he just got dropped in the loser's bracket.
They knew they're running into each other, right? They had a little bit of time to prepare. I'm curious to see. So far, Nobi's been rocking that Lars. He's looked untouchable. He just swept everyone on his path here this week. But can he close it out against Atif? He's at this point, you would consider him a bracket demon for it.
The other thing too is Atif hasn't played all week. This is his first set actually. So I'm curious what character he's going to leverage, but just as much as Nobi, right? The moves that Ana has, especially the full crouch mix, how is he going to play around that?
And we can see, as we mentioned before, there's so many Ana plays in the crowd, right? Things like that. So now when Nobi approaches with the Lars options, that counter hit options from while standing standing that Ana has are so dangerous. But now
stacking up on the side of Atif.
The back swing.
The double barrel out of stance now to engage for Nobi. Pushing with the lightning towards the wall. Atif back to the wall. Eats the avalanche and the power crush. Nobi has the read right now.
Saving him and allowing him to move forward.
Chaos
but Atif with the Chaos Judgment low parry. This is going to be a big position for Atif to take. Getting him near the wall, but gets the position himself.
Breadman, the walk around.
He knows the combo. He knows that back turn combo. He's gotten too many people in that situation. He has that heat. Atif might be able to try to use it. Goes to the heat dash, trying to catch Nobi, but Nobi not blinking. Goes underneath that down forward one. Tried for a big launch of that QCF1. Atif looking prime for this round if he can close it out. And the slide.
Step and activate. Atif willing to challenge, trade. Crouch jab, steal the turn back. Goes with the lows. Punishment there for Atif as well. Lows adding up.
And if you notice, Atif's more prioritizing keeping Nobi off him. So he's willing to use his heat very shortly after he gets it. He doesn't use many of the heat options. He just tries to catch him with a heat launcher that's safe. But there we go with that big launch. Atif looking prime. Should be able to close it out. Keeps it safe, keeps it simple, gives himself a moment to take a sip and stay hydrated. Gotta watch this cutscene real quick.
And the match tempo, think about how that worked. Like the first 2 rounds overall were pretty fast. Nobi
fighting back, activating,
stopping, and the
good challenge. No fear, no hesitation. He saw that. I'm not dealing with this mixed up. Gets swept. He dashed to the wall.
And now Atif with wall advantage, canceling, going low.
The rage art. This is going to be big for him. Should be able to delete a lot of Atif's health. And he's gone. Nobi's scaling on this is going to be great, and he's going to recover so much. And he's going to probably dash up and try to recover a bit more in his flurry. But the big call out, he was ducking, lying in wait. Atif taking the first game. He flipped that 180. That looked like a Nobi game. But Nobi trying to push it on him for himself. Again, that keep out, that approach, such a big return there for Atif.
Especially as a counter hit launcher. And look what it sets up for. The low parry on the get up kick. Counter hit. Able to get this heat engagement confirmed. Now the lightning. Putting it on Atif right now. Good while standing punishment.
Right, check with that jump on one. Lets that string rip. This one's looking good for Nobi. And again, you can't block them all. All he needed was one straight hit.
And let's see if he goes into that situation a little bit more. The limited entry cancels. Warden running that while standing. Delta Slicer to open things up here. Working the lows. Throwing a lot more stance mix at him and just canceling.
Welcome to the Beyblade.
Swapping between Den and Sen. Going low. Limited entry comes with the while standing 4.
Yo, I'm busy just watching Lars right now. It's 7 golden letters, 2 rounds ahead. But again, excellent block. And now he's building it up. This could be that round.
Stay down, Nobi. Comes up with a while standing 4. And again, these keep out options that result in counter hit launches, result in the wall with the heat activated Atif. They're costing him momentum. They're costing him everything, Breadman. And again, the same sequence.
Was that a replay? Strong aerial tailspin gets him to the wall. This is where he found a lot of success. And let's see if he can lock him down there.
If he's going to find success, it has to come right here. The lightning. Atif down center stage. Full crouch mix goes mid this time. Willing to leverage the dash. Parallel to the wall.
Nice salvage on the combo.
Rockets, Headless Horseman. This is getting nasty, Breadman. And just like that, Atif but 2-0 over Nobi.
The first time Nobi has shed blood.
And so, there you see JDCR. Pretty satisfactory performance this year at 14th place with 1470 points. Electric class, first attack, he got out early this year. And of course, made top 8 as well at EVO 2025.
Yeah, crazy. But there we go, CEO second place, Chain Shift 2025 first. And of course, bam, shouts to Melbourne.
There's something about Ulsan in summertime, man.
Yeah, man, he just goes crazy.
He shows up in summertime and just cannot stop. But he's somebody who on this Tekken World Tour final stage, you got to remember, you talked about it earlier, right? He's been to the very end of this thing. Got real close. Vicious switch whiff there. How is JDCR going to break this? Hyper, man, Ulsan is so good, especially when he's playing on his reactions, the speed at which he plays. How is he going to be able to break this guy down?
Now, JD trying to find his way and trying to catch Ulsan's timing. Amazing palm. Goes for the double palms, doesn't want to risk an omen, anything fancy, needs to keep it clean, needs to keep it simple against a player like Ulsan. No mistakes are allowed. But again, catches him on the offense, catches him with that electric. There's going to be big damage. Hey, Hachi, an absolute damage machine, will melt your whole life.
Unless if you get interrupted like that. Recovery off the wall, this time with time expiring. Ulsan in rage. Heat to work with. Wow, 4-4.
Goes to the heat dash, 3 seconds ago.
The
Plus
low.
frames on, and he's chipping away slowly.
Steals it.
Again, keeping the combo simple. I respect that. Once the damage is guaranteed, doesn't want to try and get greedy with anything. Gets the 1-1-2 to the wall. And the Heihachi political storm to close it out there.
The damage enter at the wall, but again, the wraparound and then into Tundra Slasher kick from Ulsan. Shades of the first round. Similar scenario.
Flipping
Get your
over,
flips,
goes for the pigeon roll. Trying to go for that sidestep electric. He's not quite warmed up yet. That may cost him big, but Ulsan trying to take it back, goes for the upswing. Big low from the pigeon roll. These rolls are coming in handy. But the 1-3 to even up the score. Ulsan fighting back.
Find any form of pressure here at the wall, but Ulsan able to step off, gets back to center stage. Bishop with the down 2, the 4-4.
Check it with that.
The mid strike.
Firm on that down forward 4. Didn't believe. But now big electric catching Ulsan. These off timings are doing wonders here for JD. And now gets the back 3-3 into that electric slam.
Battering ram. Ulsan now.
1-1-2 checks him. Thought he might be pressing. Goes for the heat dash. But Ulsan 1-2-1. Nobody got the better part of that one, really. But JD still has his Warriors instinct. Decides to crack it now. Pop it off here. Doesn't want to try and take it to the last round. He might not get there if he can't make it through here.
Bishop with back 1. The 1-1-2 works out this time.
Output 1 gets that gold spark. He's got that timing. Was a bit late on that potential whip punish, but then kept it safe. Didn't want to risk anything. Nice whip punish there. Should be able to make this count big time. Let's see what JD has got in store for Ulsan. Can he close it out? Gets the whip on the headbutt. Still alive. Ulsan taking this opportunity.
No
Instant tailspin into the rage art. Making JD question everything.
You said it was going to take him a little while to warm up, right? So the sidestep electric finally come out for JDCR, but ultimately, Ulsan going to take this game here. 1-0 advantage. Ulsan with the smile on his face.
The fans want to see as much of this as they can. Nobody expected to see Heihachi in this late in the tournament. You know, Kudans fell a bit early in that LCQ, so we thought JD might be rocking with the drag. But here we go, applying that pressure. He has that heat. Again, jab checking him, trying to keep him in his range. Uses the guard break there. That gets a nice back combo, but doesn't get to complete it. But it's still a big health lead there for JD and closes it out. They are weak to certain sides, so JD needs to be aware which side Ulsan is stepping. And nice, gets the 1-1-2. That back 4, trying to catch him. Doesn't get a wall splat once again. Off axis is costing a little bit to JD here. While setting 4.
JDCR is contesting this mid-range. The back 4 is the...
Yeah, but
Oh my God,
I was about to say one
time.
big scoop. Ulsan needs, if you can feel that confidence when JD's trying to pressure him, one big scoop, down 4-2 while standing 2. But he got that there. He's looking good for Ulsan and catches them with the homing wall splat to close it out. Of their class, it's something special. It brings everyone together.
Presses into that back 4. JDCR going to make him hurt for this. That's the extension with the heat activation here. Battering ram, 89 damage just like that.
That low
JDCR.
jump lost him. Now he has a little bit of heat. 1 back 2. Use that heat dash on the palm.
And there we go. Tundra Slasher going to get Ulsan a little bit of HP back. The sidewalk though. JDCR with the chance.
Homing grab. This could be a chance for him to get the second round he needs in this game. JD. The 1-1 trying to check him at the wall. You know, Heihachi has one of the best jab strings in the game. That 1-1-2 wall splat, inconfirmable. Trying to lock him down here. But again, trying to chip away, and the heat smash should be able to wall splat. Can he finish it here? Back 1-4, and JD making that statement. Game 2, the crowd erupting. One game apiece here, Obama.
Running through pressure and flying with the safe mids, the jabs. Showing some back four. Interruption on the armor. JDCR able to get his burst off. And the step electric. Oh man, the crowd coming alive every time he makes contact. The axe kicks.
All right, use that heat dash on the up forward too. Goes to that mid.
Break.
Down forward one, check it, and the back three. Caught him with the counter. This is looking good for Ulsan.
Ulsan has been on point with those attacks all week long.
It's so good. As you can see, he's trying to catch him, and he's getting it blocked a lot, but Ulsan isn't able to intercept him before he gets there because he's so dynamic. Again, keeping it safe with the palm, activating heat. Ulsan coming in for the approach, goes that down to into the shoulder. He just couldn't get the combo he was looking for, but gets the salvage. Down forward two on the sidestep. Looking good for Ulsan if he can close this one out here.
Big time. Working with a huge lead right now in another launch.
Man, he was trying to bluff him there, trying to approach, not turn, but he called his bluff like it had a phone number, man. That was crazy.
And Ulsan able to ice JDCR out in game 3. Great set though. Ulsan gonna be moving on to face Atif. But man, Tekken World Tour Finals, that's going to do it here for round 2. Now let's take a look at the loser's side of the bracket. So you can see JDCR has to play against Edge. They're gonna play into Nobi. Rangchu versus Yorditz playing into Arslan Ash. Chikrin and Hexark playing into Costakis. Wow, that could be a Euro kill, man. Potentially. And then Rife versus Breadman will play into Molguld in losers round 2 of this bracket.
That's quite a variety of regions, styles, and characters. You know, I don't think down here, I don't think we see any double up on characters really. As I'm looking around, we got JD with potential Heihachi, you got Drag, you got Lars, Hwarang, Bear. Oh, actually, we might see the Anna a couple times, but overall, it's a great spread, and I think people are going to get a lot of exposure to a lot of characters and a lot of crazy styles. Dragunov versus Hwarang. See where we're going, where this stage will be set, and Seaside Resort. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the TWT Finals Top 20 Losers Side Round 1. Let's get it going.
It's going to be interesting to see how Edge adapts. So obviously he wasn't far off from defeating John, but it's still going to be a tough one to actually make through a run through. But if anyone can do it, it's him. But JDCR back on that Dragunov. No more Heihachi.
All right, Edge trying to start off chopping with those lows.
Already timing till they were just in the first round.
Pigeon rolled mid-mix. JD trying to stay in his face, stay at that, 0.5 range, just out of range of the jabs or the quick pokes, like down back forward from the Edge.
He's ducking a lot as well. A lot of attempted interrupts with the down jab, a lot of how the ducks.
Or Edge flowing through stances, trying to drown JD here in these options.
Going low as well. We've been seeing Edge going low a lot, especially versus John earlier as well. I wonder if he's going to be using the same strategy versus JDCR. Heat spent again, goes low again, and again, and again. Oh, but JDCR claiming some heat.
Went for the pigeon roll, kept safe, went for the orbital there, but the inertia kick taking JD and putting Edge into rage.
That great help extinguish as well. Only in rage available for both sides. Got a guess. Free. Nice guess. It's 1 and 3.
On the ground. Anybody's game, and the back 4-3. Being off axis, changing his timing, and kind of making Edge have to commit to riskier options, perhaps.
Yeah, and JDC was trying to catch him with 1-to-1 as well, on counter hit on the dash in as well, but not quite catching the timing. About even on health as well. Edge looking for the back 4, doesn't find it. Nice little punish on it as well.
Edge going for those ladder steps. Going for that heat smash on block again, timing out Edge's heat. He's got nothing left.
On the jab control as well, the importance of one jab, famous video, and now he's showing it in action. Nice movement, not enough to kill, running to try to keep the pressure going, and 1-3. JDCR inputs galore for sure. Nice 1-to-1. He activated as well, running to again, trying to continue the pressure, 4-1.
1-2. Edge trying to take his turn back with that heat activation. JD building up that low pressure, shoulder into the heat dash, keeping it safe. 1-1 catches Edge, he's in trouble.
Ooh, what a massive counter hit. Here we're going to see some truly obscene damage as well, going straight for the Raider. They're going to cut away that grey health, extinguish it. put himself in a better position.
This is going to be a boon for Edge, but can he close it out? JD's going to have to... It's going to be a distance between them, as you can see. And the up... Okay.
Oh, did it get a follow-up? That would have been enough to kill as well.
Tried to go for the up forward one, was not ready for the follow-up. Now Edge was able to clutch it out. Punish a bit late on it.
Oh, and again, around the world, JDCR, beautiful movement. First activated, nice. I like the dashing as well, didn't want to overcome it, especially because of the back turn combo.
Didn't want to lose everything as well, but they tried to get a new one. Okay, floats him out. This is going to be big. And has half his heat bar left. Down 3, string to close it. Full crash down forward 1. Using the heat once again for the shoulder. Edge fighting back. Slowly recovering health as well. Changing the tide.
Oh, but the 1-2-1 is enough to take that round as well. But yeah, Edge definitely trying to seize back as much of the great help as possible.
And he's able to close it out with that and get to the destination. It's actually very interesting. A character like Hwarang can abuse the mechanic of health recovery a bit more than many others, where because he has so many string, the string pressure is consistent, right? So even though you're not taking the damage as the opponent, you might be getting chipped a little bit, he's recovering so much. Just on the offensive attempt.
Exactly, but speaking of recovering, JDCR won't be recovering most of that health. They're already gone and going mid right now. Edge.
Cool kick.
Nice, enough to kill, getting that perfect on the board as well. Nice, again, ducking, trying to look for something.
1-2. Forward 3, trying to keep that pressure up. Edge just kept guessing by JD, but gets a scoop up. Doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Let's see what he does with the wall situation.
Nice, gets it, uses it. Bicycle kick, yep.
Puts him back there. Now, a lot of characters, like earlier I said, Arslan decided to keep Usama at the wall, right? And didn't use the wall explosion, had the opportunity, but kept him there. Meanwhile, a character like Hwarang can still use the gimmick and still put you back there with that down 4-3+4.
Yeah, he can have the cake and eat it too, you know? It's best of both worlds.
That sounds very unhealthy. That's 4-4-3. Trying to home him there, and the low strings are coming out in the back 4-3 challenge.
100%. Nice block as well, because can't get anything for it.
Good defense here. And JD not trying to overcommit here to a potential punish or potential interrupt, waiting for the guaranteed situations just like that.
He's so on point. His defense is so good, but still eats the skyrocket. Nice big carry to the wall. Big chunk of damage, he activated as well. Maximum damage output.
All right, ooh, that could have been big, but didn't believe in the moment. Now JD's got a chance to bring this one back and get a round count in this second game. Has all his heat available. Will he use it on another shoulder attempt? 1-2-1, uses it there instead. Down forward 1 to check. Edge fighting back and a lot of health to recover.
He recovered a little bit, going low again. No duck. Still keeping the pressure, but delaying the timing before that low and Edge.
There's years of stuff. 2-1.
Ooh, couple drops.
Hellspeed was looking for. Goes for the unblockable attempt. Intentional or not, we're not sure, but JD was able to snuff it out before that kick landed.
It's going to be a big chunk of damage. Spikes down as well, gets the wall standing 4 and dashing in. Heat smash spent. Nice down forward 1 as well, keeping it very simple, very risk averse.
And you know, I'm noticing a lack of things like down 2 as well. But I think he's concerned about the punishment potential from Edge here, so he's opting to change the timing, maybe use mids to make him highs to make him duck, something like that. But right now, 1-2-1 nearly comes out, but the running 4 at the wall combo.
Nice big chunk of damage as well. The optimal tornado. Nice again, spike down. He's mixing up his options constantly.
So that super roll, and the heat smash should close it out here with the wall explosion. 1 more hit's all he needs, and ends it with the up forward 1. JDCR moving forward here on the loser side of top 20, while Edge will unfortunately be bowing out.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good observation, because we saw a lot of sidewalk left, especially on the round start a few times, working out beautifully, but that's Edge out of the tournament. JDCR will be fighting Nobi. That is an old man matchup right there.
That is. Going with the Fakram versus the Ling. And now, the crowd is going crazy for this one. Here we go. We have Rangchu versus Yorditz. This is a death match here. Somebody is going to have to go sit in that crowd after this one and not return.
Yeah, let's see how familiar Yorditz is with the Fakram, and equally how familiar Rangchu is with the Xiaoyu. Again, no character we see super often, but we've been seeing a lot of Fakram this weekend in Furnace
We
as
haven't
well.
been seeing a lot of Fakram. We don't see too much of Yorditz though. He's representing the Middle East, right? He's one of his training partners in the bracket as well, in Rife. He trains a lot against the Saudi players. And honestly, there's a lot of players in the world, a lot of in Europe that are being shown now with Fakumram. But one of the strongest Fakumram players I ever
Get around on the board. Was Low's doing damage right now for Yorditz. Nice, this ties the Pry AOP. Beautifully done.
going for the empty jump into the double O, the Lick Classic. And Acrobatics are catching Rangchu off guard. 1 round apiece. Stays away, keeps that distance, but nice. Gets a big counter launch. Yorditz looking prime for this round. Activating Heat. For sure going to try and lock Rangchu down here. Goes for the root kick.
Good option from Rangchu as well. Nice punish. Oh, the losers use a bit of heat for nothing where it happens. You're staying patient as well, you know, not worrying too much about that heat, just looking to survive the situation. Nice back one.
Back one. Oh, we teleporting out here. Rangchu in a good position to be able to take this round back, but Link show you evasive maneuvers, sidestep AOP into option there. Rage Art to close it out, keep it safe, keep it simple, takes a swig of his water.
Yeah, it's great stuff as well, because for those unfamiliar, AOP...
And he's planned for this, but there are little misinputs or misplays here and there, but he's able to salvage it. Look at the damage he just got out of that one combo.
And again, that sidestep Pry AOP just doing a lot of work, but that's a lot of great help to recover, and Yorditz got to get on top of that ASAP.
Meanwhile, Yorditz, so looking very... Obviously, it's his main character. He's put in 1,000 hours. Man says he plays 8 hours a day, and from the way he's moving right now, I believe.
I mean, honestly, to make a character like work sometimes where you have to lab so many different setups and stuff, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. But nice conversion as well.
One more hit. That low. He's like, yo, I'm looking at my contact lens down here, man.
Just sticking out Fakramam, so just has to change something else within his game plan.
I respect the commitment. Live and die by it. Oh, went for the immediate AOP. Check with that back four.
Nice, he activated as well. Oh,
spun away.
Getting this splat as well. Oh, side switch.
Oh, he's going for some Ling shenanigans. Going for the Hypnotist.
And I'm loving the Oki setups we're seeing from Yorditz right now. Nice movement as well. Again, doesn't get much for it. It's missed enough to kill.
Save him. Yep. There you go. 4-4-1-3. All right, here we go. Hypnotist mix coming again.
Heat spin as well, trying to continue the pressure, charging it up. Nice call out.
Ooh, was a bit far from the wall. Didn't maybe get a bigger return than if he was.
Big splat as well, big conversion from Rangchu. Heat span, gets another wall.
Oh, nice launch. This could be huge for Yorditz. All right, keeps it safe, keeps it chill. The amount of health he has, the scaling might work out into his favor quite drastically.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to kill, but it's definitely going to recover a lot of his health and still puts him in like a one-guess situation. Nicely done. Good keep out.
Flurry of strikes. 1 round apiece. Again, Yorditz leading in the set. Excellent punish there. He was ready for it.
Nice conversion as well. Should be easy wall for Rangchu here. Nice. Good adaptation as well for the carry with the jabs, not overcommitting on anything. Nice back one as well. It's a really good way to deal with that.
Nice duck. All right, he's ready. Back into the Hypnotist. A few frames off on the activation. Rangchu taking advantage there. Flipping him over. Not letting up. Ooh. Like a dog with a...
Good duck from Yorditz. Doesn't get that much for it, unfortunately. Big launch though.
Scoops him up. But Rangchu's willingness to just go for those lows. Yorditz hasn't made him pay for it yet, so it's free game.
Going low again. He's undeterred. And again.
Happened before though. Rangchu was able to just claw it back. Can he do it again?
And again, this size surprise. AOP, so much damage. Don't have to kill, just going low. Ooh, gets a massive splat in the conversion, honestly. And I think the radar is probably the best decision Rangchu could have taken in this situation.
Clutches out the... we were just talking about it, right? He's able to just take all the punishment and keep on ticking, man. He was so close to death.
For Yorditz, going mid this time. Ooh, massive counter here as well.
It's going to be hefty damage. Let's see what kind of Oki Yorditz has in store for him. Hypnotist goes for the mid, heat dash. This is looking great for Yorditz.
And all those lows outside of damage earlier were also setting up the conditioning right now.
Dashing in his face. Gets the counter on the low.
Try to whiff punish, didn't quite get it.
And we're seeing it. Are we seeing a flashback again of Rangchu being able to just claw this back? Yorditz needs to make something happen. Shooting star. One more hit.
And another one. Make sure to play as close as possible to take advantage of, Link's tools as well.
And dash blocking up. But Rangchu fighting back with that dash option.
Oh, combo drops.
Oh, the AOP. Everybody's fumbling at the moment, but it's a big moment. It's a lot of pressure. It can't be perfect.
Yeah, big straight kick as well from the front. Rangchu a little bit of a deficit, a little bit of a health lead right now. Yorditz fighting at a deficit, but Rangchu equalizing the round.
Trying to build his position once again, but Rangchu just making it very difficult, willing to challenge and willing to throw out these little hits to interrupt Yorditz, but big launch here for him. Gonna activate heat perhaps. There it is.
Yeah, the keep out working out beautifully. Oh, I like the roll it as well. Doesn't get anything for it. I like the use of toe kick from Rangchu as well, trying to stop up the pressure, but no health to work with right now for him. And the little kick keeping Yorditz alive. Set point right now. Rangchu gonna pull something out of the bag here, otherwise it's over.
Gonna have to pull deep into that bag because Yorditz is looking like a man possessed, running away with this. Rangchu again going back to those lows, and now Yorditz opts not to button into it. He's just backing up, waiting for more.
Ooh, second is still connecting.
Flipped into it, knocked down. Rangchu in a bit of trouble.
Still alive, looking, just working that back turn right now. Rangchu staying patient. Nice heat activation as well. Back one again, and it's doing so much work for interrupting the pressure. And big flow as well. Can Yorditz close it out? We have heat available, all the resources on the line, and he does close it out. Yorditz putting Rangchu outside of his bracket, sending him home. And what a performance from him right now. And I'm sure he wants another one of those trophies.
But still, his house probably full, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, here we go. We have crazy Hexark from France. The crowd's feeling it. They're loving it. They know what they want to see. But up against him is the legend incarnate, THY, Chikarin from Japan. And a big statement to start that out is like, don't touch me.
Crazy call out on start, just hard dog under the forward two, big punishment as well. Chikarin already getting started with a lot of damage at the board.
Check with the jabs. Coming in, goes, oh, misses his Magic 4 attempt.
Nice, getting a little bit of a punish.
And I think that 1+2 is going to come into play quite heavily in this matchup against Paul. You know, he got all the backsways, the deep dives, but that has good enough tracking and it's fast enough to kind of punish Clive, and Chikarin using it quite well. Excellent punish there for Hexark. Trying to get back on the board. Hammer of the Gods, building up that momentum.
Whoa, just spacing in the deficit as well, beating up the low. Nice. Using the heat strings.
Trying to punch a hole through his chest. Luckily, Chikarin wasn't there that time.
Activates heat of his own as well. What's the follow-up? Going low, rods out of heat. Oh, maybe made that a little bit too obvious to Chikarin.
Fast enough, forward two, does wonders.
Nice, talking about wonders, he just spoke into existence.
Right, excellent combo, should get a high splat there. Down forward one into Death Fist. This is looking like a Hexark round, but Chikarin patiently waiting. Hits that 1+2 we were talking about. Dashing in, both of them, going in like a Dragon Ball fight or something. Excellent grab break.
Second hit.
Nice 1+2s, he's still alive. Just checking with down forward one. And the block on the low.
3 rounds straight there for Chikarin.
Counter hit landing.
Wall to wall. Oh, excellent block.
Managed to stay safe, just there we go. Through the chest.
We'll try to send him up, but Chikarin ready for it. The flames are out.
Oh, the counter hit string as well. This is so much damage. It should be enough to kill as well. Yes, it is.
Yo, two. It seems like his offense and defense are both based around that in this matchup, and he's doing wonders.
100%. You were calling out earlier, and it's absolutely what's happening. It's doing so much for him as well. Nice side switch change. Oh, and again, it's just doing so much work. Going low once again, and Chikarin just like that. Set point.
It's hitting hard and fast. Hexark needs to make something huge happen now.
Good
Definitely possible. We've seen him, take down some of the world's best. Most notably defeating Arslan Ash at UFA last year. That was a pleasure to watch. But here, he needs to make something happen. Again, he's a bit nervous at the moment, but couldn't get the max punish. Still in the game. As long as he gets something, it matters.
Yeah, Chikarin as well. All these lows doing so much damage. He's keeping the pressure. Oh, empty stance pressure. Still alive, needs something, 1+2, and that's going to be enough to kill. Spikes him down with that sword, and Chikarin just keeping perfect control of the matchup. Playing Clive like the space control card that he is.
But there we go, Chikarin taking it out. And a very strong showing, a very clean victory.
100%. But we're going to be going into another game on this losers round one. The last one remaining, Rife versus Breadman. Both of them super capable players. We were seeing some, we were seeing the Pokemon from Rife, which is, to be fair, I don't know, I just want to see the Jin, man. Like, however much I hate Jin, I think Rife's Jin is extremely aggressive, is extremely tight. He's got fine control, 100%, 100%, but Breadman,
2-1.
Nice, going low as well. Beautiful punish. That down forward 2-1.
So, best defense, man. Don't be there.
Nice, activating here already.
Gets that extended animation. Now pole position for Breadman, has his heat, has the momentum, still has his Kane install. Easy to forget about that one. It'll hit you when you least expect.
100%, and using a lot of those lows as well. Now he's my spin, trying to keep the pressure going. Oh, he looked for the parry. Nice spacing as well. Didn't get anything for it, though. And the movement right now from Breadman is absolutely on point. And the outcast arrow landing as well. Going to be a big chunk of damage.
Now, compared to a lot of characters, I think, we were talking about the parries, right? Jin's parry may be a little bit less effective than in other matchups because of the amount of string-based offense that Leroy has. You have to be ready to parry all the hits, but there's that Kane out of nowhere used earlier than usual.
And I like that decision as well. Nice, going low again. Oh, and goes for the mid this time. Deactivated. Oh, and the orbital landing. And
even he wasn't expecting it.
It was tip range as well, so maybe that's what definitely didn't help in that situation. But nice conversion for Breadman. Is this enough to kill? Keeps my spin? Yes, it is.
Very clean first game, very quick, very effective. Rife is going to need to make some adjustments there. And he cannot switch after this, so he's going to have to take it all the way. Let's see if Breadman has the knowledge required. So far, he's doing quite well.
Nice, running free as well, trying to keep the pressure going. Nice, spacing from Rife, good punish. Ooh, a little bit miss of a punish on that jack kick.
Now, regarding this, compared to in the string offense, right? I think Fakramram has a lot more parryable strings there. Gets the trade on it though. And Breadman, little bit of health, has a rage available, uses it up, has nothing to recover, but has a lot to take from Rife.
It's going to be interesting as well. What's going to be the option from Rife on the wake up here? Obviously, we're going to get a little bit of a neutral reset, but Breadman could run up.
Even seeing that, can't breathe.
Oh, nice.
These heat strings are going to be tough. Excellent punish on the string check.
Sweep.
And that was tip range on that hell sweep.
Oh, up forward free water with punish. Jack kick as well. Rife recovering a lot of that great health.
Trying to enforce it. Trying to put Breadman under the pump here. He doesn't have much health. He doesn't have much health, and he doesn't have any wide health, but there we go.
That's definitely something to consider in this matchup as well. The jack kick does break through parries and power crashes, but it does not matter. Breadman taking another round.
Looking clean, looking good. Nice backdash into Dark. Breadman looking untouchable.
Yeah, and that kind of movement is extremely important in this matchup as well. If you're able to call out a lot of those highs from Fakramram, you can get massive, massive damage right now. As we can see, 95 damage for Breadman for that.
I don't know who Breadman been playing, but he knows what's going on here. There's so many strong players in Korea, and I'm sure a lot of them play Fakramram, but he's definitely got the knowledge he needs. Making a very difficult Rife, but gets the splat. Should be able to break the wall if he wants to, but couldn't get the last hit in.
Yeah, perhaps there was too many hits as well. Breadman's still alive. Trying to keep the pressure. Again, was multiple hits, recovering a chunk of health. Didn't commit to the second hit, still going. Nice punish. Oh, spacing as well, about even on life. Nice punish on the low once again.
He has that heat. Oh, the wall in play. Not able to extend the combo here. Nice timing there from Breadman, coming in with the punches with a flurry.
Yeah, both very much going for keep options right now. Rife going low. It is looking good for him as well. He recovered from Breadman, still alive.
Hit, tries for that 1-1, down 3-2. Okay, Breadman showing signs of life, recovering health slowly. These hits will stack up, bring him some health. Maybe chip Rife down, but the delay, timing, down 4, snap kick to the leg. Rife just laying it all down. He's throwing out this offense. It's very risky, but Breadman has the health deficit, but as I say that, activating heat, trying to bring it back.
He's been using a little bit of size 3+4 to start out this pressure, and it's been working out quite well for Breadman. Oh, just lets it, chain punches again, just let them rip.
Oh, nice. And jumps over that toe kick. Breadman taking the lead. Think about it.
It's also a case, obviously, like which Kane is he going to use? Nice punish once again. Perfect. And again, he's playing at that distance where he can just about block those lows, and hopefully most of the mids that Rife is likely to put out are not going to hit him.
That sends him flying. Running shoulder tackle. Again, sidestep bicycle kick, doing wonders. He still has that heat. Tried to go for that Tsubaki. I'm sure he wanted to use the heat to make it safe, but now that is gone. Rife chopping away at the legs. If a man can't stand, he can't fight. But Breadman bringing out the Kane and bringing the pain.
Absolutely, and is able to kill with that, you were saying.
Backing up, slower to engage. But heat in play, getting tenderized, running right at him. He wants to end it here. He smells blood in the water. Couldn't get the dash he might have wanted, but gets it right after with the overhead.
2-1. Oh, just keeping the pressure going. The string sealing the deal. Breadman's here for the bread, and he's not leaving without it just yet.
Very respectful. Had a pop off, full of emotion. The crowd is loving it. You love to see it. Breadman coming through victorious here against Rife, making a statement. You know, a lot of people would have expected Rife to take it over him, but again, we'll be moving forward.
It's fine. We've all been there, right?
All right, but here we go. We got Breadman moving forward. We've got the losers round 2 coming up for you guys. Let's read out the roll call of the legends we have. We have JDCR going up against Nobi. A battle as tale and as old as time. They've been probably playing, you know, longer than some of the people in the venue have been alive. So your Reds coming up against Arslan Ash. You know, these guys have played a bunch in the past. You know, they're often crossing paths. You know, they're you know, it's a Middle East and Pakistan kind of fusion there. And we've got Chikarin versus Costakis. Will we see a Clive mirror perhaps, or will Chikarin decide he wants to opt out and go to the Lily? I think the crowd knows what they want, but we'll see what Chikarin decides.
So I had a feeling that might happen, right? In Heihachi tradition, whatever he gives it to is on stage, it loses, he goes to another character. Yeah. This is his other trademark character, the Armor King. But Nobi on the other side, going away from the Lars for, I want to say, the first time this tournament so far, going with this Steve pick. This is a common shell that he runs. Lars, Steve to back him up with Dragunov waiting in the wings. But here we go, against JDCR, longtime rival.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. JDCR versus Nobi, Korea versus Japan. Gets a nice launcher there to start things off. We were speaking before as well that, you know, Nobi has the Steve, he has the Dragunov, he's been using the Lars. I wonder why he's opted for the Steve in this matchup against JDCR.
I think it's similar to Seven, too. He likes Steve, I think, in player matchups where he feels like he can make the game a little bit more binary and focus more on just getting their counter hit timing and being able to use close quarter compact movement to be able to hold pressure, be able to tag them and create punishment. But that hop kick from JDCR, not letting you get started at the wall, Nobi. And I'm going to hit you with that fire. That miss.
Yo, I love when they do that as well. You know, putting pressure on, just throwing out a hop kick, not the worst thing to do in that situation, and get so much reward off that as well. And what a beautiful rage art.
Here we go with that activation. Instant duck on the throw.
Goes for the throw, good throw break. What's the pressure like after this? Back against the wall. Yo, is he going to try and hop kick again?
Break his guard. Damage.
Oh, giant swing.
The side swap. Rukang.
Yo, he's respecting the down forward one. There's a down forward one extension as well that JDCR has. Hit him with it before. There. And the single jab there.
Not really giving JDCR any space to be able to try to build momentum on his terms. And JDCR's up in his grill, gonna spit that stuff in his face, grip him up. And JDCR gonna take that round.
Yo, that's what everyone wants to see here as well.
Violence.
Yo, everyone clapping for that as well. That's what they want.
Yeah. Low's adding up here. Gets the engager. JDCR pressing. Gets the load across the armor. Jab. Down for one float. Stomp him out and break this floor.
So good. Gonna go downstairs here. What's the combo like? JDCR messes it up by the wall. Beautiful way to get out of that.
I like JDCR, though, not trying to overextend there. Just dash to pursue. Knew Nobi was going to roll off like that. But Nobi coming out with the big floor break to take that away from JDCR potentially. Trying to even up the rounds here. Still in heat.
Yo,
that was sick. Spit that miss. Throwing Nobi just inside of range.
Yo, uses the dash, trying to get plus frames. JDCR playing defense, tries to punish.
Crouch jab, steal the turn back. Great duck from Nobi. Yo. The mid strikes.
Yo, 10 seconds remaining.
The knee.
And
the
JDCR.
The ceiling for JDCR, Rukang.
Yo, he's playing like a monster right now.
Lows, but Nobi letting one or two Punisher opportunities go.
Yo,
and that's important for Lars just because it can create that one moment of momentum swing.
Yeah.
Crouch jabs, armor through it. Rukang.
Back against the wall. Goes for the mix, gets him out. Yo, he smash into mix. Man, the way that Nobi uses that low. But JDCR fighting back, goes for the low. And the back one to take it there.
While standing forward, this time the double barrel with the dash behind it. Avalanche goes mid.
Yo, look at the defense from JDCR right now.
Len cancel while standing forward. Trying to get this wall pressure on him, but the counter hit sweep. And just like that.
Yo, how much damage though? Margin Obama.
How much damage? How much range? He's gotten the Armor King push with the stomps.
And the second hit there, JDCR with a very good call out. What's the mix up? He breaks again.
Same option?
Yeah.
Same option, same break. Who's gonna mix first?
Yo, you see the little sidestep right there as well. Oh my God, hop kick. Yo, this is tense. What's standing for? Gonna get damage off that. 1 pixel remaining here. Nobi, what do you do? How do you come back from this?
He's enraged. He's gotta create some snowball offense right now.
He needs to take some risk as well and goes for the mid option.
Take flight, Rukang. Lows.
Yo, look at the pressure though. Look at the pressure with Lars. Giant swing, good break. Plus frames. Yo, that den free doing work now.
Take the low, take the activation, but the counter sweep again.
Yo, both of them dropping combos.
Giving JDCR a big chance here. Rebellion takes the dash, avalanche throw, and slams him down. The den lift kicks. Their brother is zooming.
Yo, the mix-ups though from Lars.
Jab low.
Yo.
It's about electricity, Rukang.
Yo.
Nobi tapping into his static shock right now with the Lars pick. And while standing shoulders there to engage at the wall, that's an option. JDCR has gone to a lot. Him and Ulsan have been hitting those a lot this week.
Yo, that whiff punish as well from JDCR has been doing that a lot. Look at the damage output as well.
And the flip. Full crouch low and arc blast, reversal arc blast, activate.
Yo, that was so good out of nowhere.
Tesla.
Stuff like that is really important in Tekken. The unexpected moves. Got big low as well. How'd you make a comeback here? Nobi down forward 1 to finish it off by JDCR. And Nobi starting to play a bit more defensive again. Not like before where he was starting to press a bit more buttons and having more success.
Launch. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like he has to earn the right to go crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to loosen up a little bit towards the end of that last
and it
round.
was working as well. And now JDCR is on the front foot. He's the one pressing the buttons. He's the one getting those plus frames.
He's the one with the momentum right now. Salvo combo just to push to the wall.
Oh, that move's so good, man.
Activate.
1-to-1.
Trade with the low. The mid-low mix right now from JDCR. His pressure is crazy.
Yo, single jab to stop that?
You want plus frames? I'll give you the frames right here. At this wall. That stomp.
No.
Salvo. Pressure.
Nobi's on his final stand here. Gonna get the guaranteed damage afterwards. What's the mix-up? Goes for the mid.
Sidestep and lightning. Low touch, low touch.
Oh!
Nice!
That was sick.
Off the sidewall.
Yo, he needs to convert here, though. No room for error.
He wanted the wall repositioning.
Oh
no! Down for 1 follow. And JDCR canceled the throw. And the ignition switch. JDCR.
Yo, that was so tense at the end there. What a great game from both these players here. Commiserations to Nobi, who had a great run, but unfortunately goes down to JDCR. This is the guy we all look up to, man. We all look up to this guy. We all want to be like him. We all want to play on the big stage. We want to do the tricks like him. But it's really difficult to play against someone like him who has an infinite amount of tricks and different Oki situations and different options.
Again, the amount of approaches that he can bring.
Exactly.
Why would Arslan go to Zafina in this character matchup?
I feel like the ability to just whiff punish, especially with moves like that, the down forward one having good range as well, it could definitely play a part here. It doesn't want anything to do with any of those mix-ups. And Zafina, a very strong character in the game as well, and good mid options to stuff the AOP.
Exactly. Yeah. Specifically mids like that one that reach really, really low to the ground. AOP might be more difficult for her to be able to try to use some of those evasive properties to get around her, like she can with so many other characters, including this launch pickup like Yorditz just got.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the mix-ups I was talking about, really dangerous. And this is where you need to be careful. Hypnotist low. He might go for the low.
Hypnotist low again, enhance.
Yo, and again, using that move. Yeah, trying to stuff any AOP.
Just going with the 1+2 option. And back shot into the blast.
Really tricky character to play against.
And you were talking about it earlier. His combo decision-making is excellent with this character.
Yo, look at this combo. I haven't seen that combo before. Whoa, yo, 360 homing, bro. Oh, again.
Just showing back turn stance, feinting, just walking around into the foreground. Gets the counter hit launch on Arslan Ash, presses into it.
Yeah. Again,
activate.
Watch the mix-up, Margin Obama. This is where the tricky stuff begins. Yo, plus frames.
Take your plus frames, take your push.
Go to the big low, guaranteed damage.
Oh!
And you need to be careful with a parry
option. The parry option in your end. 1 game advantage over Arslan Ash.
But we know the caliber of player Arslan Ash is. He would definitely try and fight his way back here. He's already downloaded his opponent.
Power crush immediately, and look at that. I love Yorditz's approach to neutral too. He's willing to show Arslan like, yo, just back turn feint. Just showing, just constantly willing to walk into foreground, give him lots of different looks at range.
Oh, goes for the low there. Really good option. Arslan Ash, plus frames.
Dropping the explosion.
Again.
Finish with the back one chop. And the trade in Arslan Ash's favor. Some kind of offensive press from Yorditz. Moonhair Palm this time going to get punished, and that's a good one. He's right in the Manticore, the delay.
And this is what I mean. He's playing a lot more aggressive here. He's not giving Yorditz any time to really get those mix-ups started, and that's what's different from the previous game. Playing at that range 0. Nice block, good punish. And the low, this is what I'm saying.
Yorditz, what's your...
Whoa! Yo, mix-up city. Yo, that's the power of Ling Nation, man.
Look at the moon.
Yo, all those Ling players watching at home right now. Yo, they all want to be Yorditz, man. Goes for the throw.
I like the mix after the firecracker low, too. Oh, the whip.
Oh, he's trying to bait him. He wants him to come in. You can see that he's looking for any sort of whip and counter hit. Launcher there while standing 2.
That's something he's been good about today, this week, too, is changing up his timing on the while standing 2s with the charges.
Yo, the mix-up. Margin Obama, this is scary. Yo, he smashed what's the mix afterwards as well. Doesn't opt to do anything there.
Roll out. Rukang.
Oh, third hit.
The third hit rock.
Double low.
Sliding on him. No step yet from Yorditz.
Oh, needs to be careful. Look at the range that they're playing at as well. Goes for the low. Beautiful stuff from Arslan Ash.
Chunks of damage. Arslan Ash still with heat to work with as
well.
Oh, my uppercut.
So yo, if he takes this round, that was insane.
And he's got it.
Beautiful stuff to Arslan Ash. You know why that was so good? It's because Yorditz hasn't used that back turn launch yet, right?
Again, the way he uses stances to position himself. Punishment there. Got the float sequence.
Yo, this is where the party begins. This is where the party begins, Margin Obama.
Splash. Now where's he gonna go with it?
Yo, mix up. Is he gonna go for low, mid? Oh,
fake,
yo,
fake.
all the hypnotists coming out.
Yorditz is playing. Yo.
Oh, goes for the down jab there. Oh my God, Arslan Ash activates heat, rightfully so. He's gonna do it again, isn't he?
Get a little bit of health back. Just up a little bit of insurance.
Yo, look at the time.
The low, the wall jump, and Yorditz once again with the lead in the set. Arslan Ash.
They're just controlling the game now, trying to slow it down a little bit.
Counter hit Manticore.
Didn't he start the first round of the first game with that?
Yeah.
We knew that this is a move he's going to be using against AOP.
Down for ones. Mid-explosion, and the sidestep down for a 1. Arslan Ash with the check.
Yo, that's so good. Yeah, just controlling the game. It's like Yorditz is showing a masterclass in how to mix, but Arslan Ash is showing how to control the game with these moves. It's so sick.
How to slow it down and control this beast.
Yeah, even under pressure, this is what you need to do. Okay, going for heat. Oh, he AOP'd the first hit.
At the smash, going hypnotist. From the trying to reposition, maybe?
Going for the mid option. Again, Arslan Ash just using these small pokes to try and win.
Got your punishment. This is going to be your opportunity, Yorditz.
Oh my God, he's fuzzy ducking. Oh, Arslan Ash, 1 round away from moving forward here. Back against the wall, though. Good position. Yo, this is dangerous. We're going to see one of those tricks we've never seen before.
Yorditz, he's got a mix, though. Give me the frames. Give me the...
Nice punish on that.
Pressure and Tarantula lows. Comes up with the mid this time.
Oh, that was good. Gonna get the wall splat as well. Arslan Ash, what's your combo like here, though? Needs to be careful. Yorditz has heat. Rage, sorry.
Great challenge. Kip up and the whip punish after. Arslan Ash hangs on here. Loses side of the bracket. But wow, what a set in a master class in Xiao Yu play, man.
Exactly.
That was great. Okay, opting for the Lily. He chose out of the...
Yo, I'm a Lily fan now, man. I just didn't want to see...
What if we see Lily versus Lars?
Bro, that's crazy.
Oh, no.
It's going to lock in. Wait, it was a blind pick anyway, son.
It was blind.
Yeah.
So Chikrin opts for the Lily instead of the mirror.
Yeah, didn't want the mirror match.
And this pressure, the return off of like just jab string.
Very good.
Real compact, just utilizing his movement and defensive habit reads as a player.
Yeah, yo, big launches. Oh, you've been telling me, man. We see the same cycle here when he's in heat. We're gonna see the up 1+2. No.
We're gonna test the graphics processor, and then you are definitely gonna take some chip damage. brother turns up. The lows, the throws, this time break it. Heat no longer an option for Costakis. He gave that up. Eats the lows, though. His uppercut placement has been on point when it needs to be.
So good. Oh, goes for the big low there, down back 4.
And no doubt, Chikarin has been watching and has observed Costakis likes to go to that down back 4 sweep option off the wall a lot. And Chikarin made him pay for it just now. Possibly scouted that out.
Yo!
Previous sets. Whoa.
Oh, what was that?
Cameraman got mixed.
Beautiful sidestep on the 1+2 as well. But gets the dash combo here.
Yeah, for 1+2 in the pickup. Tornado at the wall. Costakis trying to cut him. Oh, the down one.
Yeah, good
block
punish.
punishment.
Back against the wall though. What do you do, Costakis?
Flipping, gets clapped right into the rage art, and Chikarin able to steal that round back.
Yeah, good stuff by Chikarin.
With just good combo awareness and options at the wall.
Yeah, he's really shutting all the options down, but Chikarin, a Clive main himself. Huge launcher here again. It seems like it's always in Costakis' favor, and then afterwards, you know, Chikarin always finds a way back. But this is looking like his round. Look at the damage.
Wow.
Oh my God.
With the beam ender.
What was that?
Went for the smash to try to chip out. That might... Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, we saying Chikarin, you want to make a... Oh, I was about to say it. Ugh.
Good option there.
Ah, and that's the move you were talking about, the up
sequences.
1+2.
People just been holding back. So you just take the chip. Chikarin with a lot of health to build, but clean walk around.
Bro, the sidestep there, so good from Chikarin into the Matterhorn.
The Lily Classics and the activation. The magic wall, gonna stomp on him on the way out. Back in open stage,
Guaranteed
and the
damage.
clean conversion with the guaranteed damage, as you said, Rukang, to put Chikarin up 1 game. With the activation now in the wall, going for the Tesla Ender. Oh, the static shock. They gotta bring that show back, man. Back 1.
Whoa.
You are not getting off this wall, girl.
Yo, Costakis even get... Whoa.
Whiff, oh man.
Yo, what is going on? Oh my... Bro, that is sick. Yo, we're going to see another weird interchange right now as well.
Crouch jab. Chikarin is still the turn back. I don't think Costakis pressed anything. So that's going to be a guaranteed punish.
That's going to be it. Beautiful stuff from Costakis.
Mid strikes. Black Swan at the wall. You better be holding back. 1-1. This time goes low out of back turn. Chikarin's pressure, but the Delta Slicer.
Yeah, you need to be always careful of that. Still has so much heat to work with here.
Goes for the enhanced version there. Ooh, low. That could have been a lot worse. But the push after the heat engager with the dash behind it, going to put Chikarin up on this round.
Yo, Chikarin still holding on. You said it earlier as well. Chikarin is going to be ready for the majority of these characters.
You can't. This is not going to be a character matchup issue. It's going to be a player.
Exactly,
decision making. It's going to be. You have to force some kind of Yomi layers that he's not prepared for.
Yeah, can Costakis do it here? Yo, representing the EU here as well. Big low.
This time going with the feisty rabbit.
Oh, and gets hit by the second hit there.
And look, Rukang, you see Costakis going to Arc Blast, what, a couple rounds in a row? That's something that he had a lot of fortune with as Clive throughout the week, right?
Yeah.
For raw launcher, it's not having the same effect here. Punishment
Damage.
there from Lily. And the rabbit slide.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Stomp. Chikarin. Dominant performance over Costakis here in loser side of the bracket. 2-0 finish.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch as well. Costakis has been playing super well.
Yeah, this has been like an issue with Molguld too, is like in these kinds of tournaments where people are looking at him, we're like, bro, he's been so dominant, he's been so consistent.
Exactly.
He'll sometimes kind of fade into the background on the big stages, you know, like the EWCs or the towards the ends of the brackets, right? Like the EWCs or the finals, etc. The Evos. But he's had some pretty good performances this year. Gotta talk about the Evo Japan second place and then brought it back at Combo Breaker against the same people who beat him there, specifically Knee. But going into the bad, man, the Villains Arena here with the bombs on the walls.
Yo, a lot of Breadman fans here in the crowd as well. I just heard, let's go Breadman.
Let's see what Breadman has here. This time against Mulgold right away. Gonna go into the engager.
Yo, you can tell which characters the crowd like as well. You know, the Heihachi, the Armor King, the Leroys. That's what they want to see, man.
Low snap kicks. Mulgold now trying to get that win condition positioning that he's so well known for. Finding that wall, just applying that Claudio pressure. It's so simple, so clean.
Yo, the Beyblade. Oh, huge.
Outcast arrow.
That.
And Breadman Gonna close this one out too. And the other thing too, going into that leap strike engager again, that's how he found the first round as well.
Yo, double down jab from Mulgold. Yo, was
Breadman brought the low cane out early on here in the second round.
Yeah, it's good that he remembered, man. Sometimes you forget about that move as well, so wanted to make use of it here. Nice damage.
Run on it.
Oh. Yo, is the wall there? No.
I was about to say, Breadman, you gotta be careful. Look at,
Down back
look at where you put yourself. The Blue Moon Burst in the Rage Art.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say something, and then I thought, all right, goes for the low.
Low strikes. Fishing again with those mid strikes with his back to the wall. And Breadman, you gotta think about how he threw away that last round. He just with position. Went for that one situation where it put his back to the wall and you opened up for that comeback from Molguld. You gotta stay off the walls against this guy. Walking around, the chain punches wrapping around.
Yo, he actually sidestepped that and got...
Thought he was out of dodge,
move,
but
yeah.
no, good thing he was holding back.
If he pressed the button there, would have been big trouble. Goes for the big sweep. Launch punishable.
Fighting Dragons punish here with the chain punches.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, that's a benefit too. And this character has a really good low.
Oh my god, and the movement as well.
Sick.
Big launcher. Yo, what's the combo like, Breadman?
Blow him up and activate. I like it. Stepping into it now.
Yo, Mulgold needs to find a way to activate. What a block on the low there. Heat dash plus frames. Big damage and the perfect there at the end for Breadman.
That was a sick momentum play too.
Yo, the implications of this next game is absolutely huge. Is Mulgold gonna go home?
As soon as you said it, it computed in my mind. I was like, oh my God, the #1 seed is right now I'm in danger.
In big trouble here, Martin Obama.
Here we go, tremor punches. Make the ground quake. Sidestep double kicks, this time plus frame in the Hermit.
Yo, it seems like Mulgold's playing a bit too patient with Claudio here. Not pressing any buttons whatsoever. He's just been blocking everything that Breadman's doing. And another perfect from Breadman.
And now he's gonna try to set up for his win con, right? Showing the back one, the Claudios.
Yeah, he's using a lot of those moves now. A lot more lows. The back one as well starting to come into play here.
Chain punches again. This time they find their mark.
Yo, the combo though.
Sidewall gets to the tornado. Tremor punches, this time mixes it up. Blue Moon Burst denied in the smash. Breadman is on set point to drop the #1 seed in this tournament out of it.
That guy's so close.
Sidewalk,
Yo,
almost had it.
Mulgold can't make any more mistakes. That's a great start for him though. He doesn't want to be eliminated here. Breadman, just one more round. Has good wall positioning. Back against the wall. What do you do, Mulgold? Blocks the low, doesn't do anything. Gets the wall splat.
This is his win con, this situation right here. Splash.
Yo, no comeback allowed from you, Breadman.
Low smash, finish it. Testing in mid, playing a game of chicken here. Punishment on point, but the floats. Yo, Breadman stabilized this combo with the heat activation.
Yo, no way he just did that here. Back against the wall again.
Tremors.
What do you do?
Stomp and blow. The lows, the lows.
Big risk, Martin Obama. Is this the end? Oh!
Great chart, this is gonna buy him another chance. This is gonna buy him another shot, Rukang. Hold on. Gonna get a little bit of health back, but the thing, he's gonna get health back, he's gonna get Starburst, he still has heat to work with as well.
Bro, I just nearly lost my voice again.
Instant cancel. Running to with the dash behind it, low snap kicks. Breadman.
Yo, so
back
close.
to the wall.
Anything can happen here.
The jab press, the chain punches. Oh! The chop! And Breadman does it! No way did Breadman just 2-0 Molguld and losers.
Yo, I just looked behind me and the crowd is going absolutely crazy saying, Breadman, Breadman, and he acknowledges the crowd there. What an absolute monster of a player.
So we'll see if it's enough to take out the John.
The crowd is ramping up for this top 16 winners quarterfinal. Everything's on the line here. Who is going to make top 8? Mangja versus the John. Let's get it going.
Yeah, we're still in first to territory as well, so not that much room for adaptation. You have to be quick on it.
And the John pulled out a shift and a half yesterday and still going strong here.
Massive call out, nice. Gets the full combo as well, Blue Sparks.
Junkyard into heat. 93 damage and still has so much heat to spare. Tried to grab him with that giant swing, get him at the wall, but no dice. The John in a bit of trouble. So much white health to recover.
Nice, in the chucks as well. The Dragon Hammer to seal it.
Punish on this slide attempt. That Jaguar's been saving lives. Now, John getting the running mix at the wall. Spring kicks right into him and slamming him down.
So much damage as well from that interaction. Heat spent. John's still trying to run it. Nice movement around, doesn't get anything from the wall. But look at the great health on Mangja's side.
Alright, excellent punish on the power crush. Breaking that grab. King players can break grabs. The legends say different though.
Allegedly, yeah. Nice confirm. Just needs a couple more hits here, maybe like a little check. There we go, the jab stringing up. Nice, string recovering fast enough to be able to deal with getting some counter hits in there.
Alright, as well standing 2-2. Trying to home him at the wall. And not having to play the defense, but playing it very well.
It's the classical playstyle as well, death by 1,000 cuts. He's starting it up, but the John definitely going to be looking to do as much as damage as possible with every opportunity. Nice break. Again, Mangja's been on top of us so far. Oh! Nice break. Oh, breaks on both sides. Perfect. Doesn't break this one, about 10 seconds.
This is gonna hurt.
John now in the lead.
And the heat smash landing clean there.
Crazy stuff.
Nice. Double dragon. Taking the John to the wall, exactly where Mangja wants him, activating that heat. Very dangerous situation to be in. Amazing junkyard combo. Look at that damage, 84, and then gets a little kick while he's down.
And just keeping the offense going as well, using the slide, trying to look for the Dragon Hammer counter hit. And looking for the interrupt as well, if John tries to do something.
All right, the John trying to feel him out there and test him with that forward 2 whiff. You have to be worried about the second hits, but here we go. The John, a crumb of health left, and the double down forward 1, closing it out. Mangja, the very strong first game. All right, now he's trying to catch him on those ducks, you know. But again, good defense there from Mangja. 2 duck call-outs in the first couple seconds.
I wonder if that's kind of like trying to, influence him to start ducking now, because maybe those duck attempts catching him failed, but maybe he's now trying to influence him to duck because of that.
Could be. No, as he gets that heat reversal, gets heat back up.
Nice.
Slide. That slide attempt and a good block. John ready for it. He's at a good ratio on those slide defensive options there.
Recovering a good chunk of health as well for that. Oh, no break this time.
He's sending him out.
Nice tag. Ooh.
Excellent whiff punish. Spins back.
Oh, spacing out. Oh, the low not quite landing. Again, he's not overcommitting. Nice break on the giant swing. And another one.
Again. Third time the charm perhaps, but a back spin into the chop. Pedigree. And now very close to the breakable ground. But floats him out of the air. Mangja, that's to take a whole grip of damage and will have an amazing wall position to take advantage of.
Keep my span. John's still recovering health as well. Nice tag. Doesn't get anything.
Charging it. Gets a combo as well. He's making new combo routes on the fly run, caring about the Hammer of the Gods.
Oh. Confirming it once again. Was the spike down? Oh, goes for burst. Okay, he activated. I like the realign as well. Oh, key potential.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Surfboard.
We can hear that crunch too. And the giant swing. Might be able to clip the wall. And there it is. Saved it to his favorites. Doesn't want to forget that moment.
Even a dangle still getting the wall. That is crazy. Nice. Again, looking for that Dragon Hammer. Poison out as well. He's bringing out different tools. Nice movement as well. The heat smash will be enough to splat.
It's that big splat. Gets the re-splat. Now we got the junkyard combo. So much there. 103 on the board. It's a 4 snap kick to the head.
Slide.
Slides are being more successful over time.
The slide switch as well. Very beneficial from the slide. Nice hit confirmed from Mangja as well. It should be an easy finish.
Looking for those duck opportunities from Mangja. He knows exactly when he can start taking advantage of it.
And again, trying to delay his time and try to catch a counter hit. Mangja, heat rush slowly running out. Don't get too greedy now. Yes, playing impatient.
Now John still has a full stick of butter in that heat. He can activate it any time. Excellent counter hit. There we go. Down forward 2 gets that big launch, that mini nuke.
Big confirm as well.
Excellent delay, a bit short, but still a great situation. Goes for the drop kick, toe kick to get up. Alleys are coming out.
Nice punish. Mangja again winning driver's seat. 4 seconds.
Back 2-2. Rage art. I don't know if Mangja pressed, and there we go. Gets scooped up now. Virtus Pro Mangja, and sending the John to the loser side.
And this has been such a back and forth as well. And a water hop kick from Mangja. Massive call out.
I think Mangja might have ascended. Let's see if we can close this one out.
Oh, there's going to be so much damage as well in the hockey situation afterwards. This is not great for John. Dragon Hammer as well. Poison Arrow just keeping the pressure going, but nice movement away from that wall.
Not going down without a fight. Down, but not out. Goes to the low jab. Under that grab. Flips him over. Mangja looking in prime position. Heat smash. What is he going to do with these plus frames?
Trying to keep the offense going, and now he has the life lead. He's trying to work it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Rage damage on top of his. He's got to nail this tech roll.
Going to get a little bit of
He
health
doesn't
back.
get it. Uh-oh.
2 into the heat dash.
Is this
What
enough to
he can do.
kill? I don't think it is, but he drops the combo as well. Too many hits on the wall.
Could this cost him everything? With that while standing 4. Big snap kick to the leg.
Nice punish. Mangja the driver, he just needs something on. John's stealing it away. Mangja getting up, already activating the burst. Trying to get the advantage.
All right, here we go. Both in heat. 1, 2, 3, pushing the John back to the wall. Ooh, getting close to those nunchucks. Letting the full string fly. Plus frames on the heat smash. Goes for the drop kick. Mangja trying to fight back. The John with a little bit of a life deficit. Trying to get Mangja to fall into his trap. And there we go. Mangja with the amazing while standing 2 to close it out. Cheering, showing his pride to the crowd. Sending the John to the loser side. And at the same time, if you take a look at the bracket, what do we got here, Pun Live?
Yeah, so that's our first top 8 qualifier on the winner's side. Mangja making to the top 8. Then obviously, as Breadman said earlier, Farzeen versus LowHigh will be coming up. Then Usama, Abbasi versus Ni, and Atif versus Ulsan. So there's a theme forming there, right? Pakistan versus Korea is the name of the game, at least on this winner's side. And, you know, it's all killer, no filler from now on. Mixing out the approach as well, another cannonball. Incinerator stops early. I like the step afterwards as well. Oh, and the parry as well from Perfumer.
They should be able to get a whole load of damage here. Both players without heat, so they're going to have to rely purely on skill.
Oh, slice his combo. Yes, there we go. He's got the
crowd
stuff.
losing it for that. With the homing, guaranteed follow-up. LowHigh in a little bit of trouble. Farzeen slowly chipping away at his health.
Nice burst as well. Circuit breaker. Oh, and beating out the while standing 1. That was a big option from Farzeen as well. Very, very risky. Give him the energy blast.
Activating that heat might be used to get out of there, but Farzeen catches him, gets his guaranteed follow-up, gets tailspin, putting him in a load of trouble. Could be his chance to get around on the board.
Oh, big side plus 1. LowHigh getting conversion, and will be able to recover a bunch of health thanks to that heat.
Going for that heat dash. For that counter hit knee, but nobody home, and Farzeen securing himself.
Counter hit confirm off of it as well.
Using that heat to kind of push LowHigh back, breaks that wall.
Easy carry to the wall. Uh-oh. Mixing up the different options now.
Tracking him with the stance transition.
LowHigh, so much great health and the heat system to work with as well, but is he able to enter it? You got to find the right moment for it.
LowHigh's going to need to make a miracle happen right now. Farzeen's looking in prime position, but gets an elbow to the stomach. LowHigh building up what he needs, but the 1+2, one of the best to use that move.
Snake Eyes already used up. Let's rip on the full string.
Tried to go for that running 1+2 double low strike. LowHigh not having it. Using his reversal. He's got an unlimited supply right now. Heat smash. Trying to close it out. 1+2. Amazing break. Putting Farzeen in a good position to try and push LowHigh back.
Yeah, Farzeen, bit of a deficit, but has that heat system active as well. And the chip damage could be great, but nice counter hit confirmed from LowHigh, and he's pulling ahead once again.
Was against Arslan in Singapore at C Major a few months ago. So let's see if we can continue that momentum of gameplay and apply it here to LowHigh.
Yeah, it's worked out with Clash of the Olympics versus Casimir as well, so he's definitely got success. Oh, no! That's all the way to the back of the head. Turns him around, and look at the damage right now.
And just gave him some CTE real quick.
Again, Daniel Grim Reaper coming out. Nice back down as well, the back one.
What a call out there.
Oh, but LowHigh so ready for it there.
We'll be working on that in the background. Second one comes into play. Big wall splat. Farzeen trying to play the game he wants. Spikes him down.
Freeze.
Triple already. This is going to hurt.
Absolutely. Heat smash as well. The 3 stacks in second round. That's not going to spell good news for LowHigh. He needs to do something with it. Definitely needs to make the rounds as quick as possible. Big counter hit.
Farzeen seems to be a bit overzealous at the moment. You can see the stress in his eyes. He's trying to make this one back, but LowHigh trying to suffocate him now. Non-stop pressure and timing.
Again, nice ducking under. This might be enough to kill the Incinerator. Just like that, LowHigh is on set point.
Farzeen has an opportunity here. Needs to make the most of it now. Political Storm. Uses that heat smash. Amazing lateral movement there from LowHigh, getting out of trouble and getting a big punish for himself. Goes to the chopping elbow. Garrett, oh, not quite. Goes to the orbital and the...
Nice confirm from LowHigh as well. He's trying to stack up as much of the damage as possible. Cannonball as well, looking for something. Hates it this time. Nice conversion thanks to the wall.
Dragging him down. It's going to be very painful. LowHigh on the home stretch. Can he complete it?
He's definitely looking for a back one. Incinerator ends early once again. Oh, the block on the down jump was clutch, but needs something more. Cannonball whiffs. Nice duck and punish as well. And the movement into duck from LowHigh was so crucial in that set. And the punishment so on point. He's moving into that top 8.
All right. They love Eddie.
Let's see, big stage to work with as well. So we'll see what he can do as well. He was so clean in group stages, but he needs to maintain that cleanliness.
Knee refusing to do anything besides move forward, pressing Usama.
Again, looking for that jab usage. We saw it before in group stages. He's trying to keep it up.
Trying to chip away with those lows. Having a life lead with that sidestep, 34 sends him up. This could be his statement at the start of this set.
Yeah, big chunk. Had nice amount of health and advantage, but right now Usama just tearing all of it down.
All right, get that 1-2 punish, keeping that momentum going. Sidestep gets away from that low jab. Usama, again, throwing those out there, trying to stop Knee's approach.
Is he looking for something? Again, looking for that jab, not quite working out, goes behind. Eddie's evasiveness is sucks, but Requiem right now still bringing a lot of damage to Knee. I don't know if he's able to kill here. Not quite.
All right, good block.
Needs something. 10 seconds to go. Again, highs, but big call out on the low.
Long combo. He's still wall a while away, but it's dashing in his face. What are you going to do? Gets a big counter hit on that forward 3 knee. Gives him a concussion.
Yeah, massive chunk of damage, and the tracking on it we've all been hit by it before. Oh,
Ladder stepping in his face. Snake steps. He's slithering. Shout out from Malfoy. All right, going for that low.
He's going low. Yeah, he's trying to get back in the game as well. Not that much of a health advantage right now, but you know, at least Usama has a bit of a chip protection. Doesn't finish the string.
1-2 G clef. Dashing up to him. Anybody's game. Usama has that heat though. Activates that rage art. Nobody home. Usama sends him up, taking the 3rd round.
See right now, Usama, Abbasi already on those 2 stacks. The sonic booms around his legs are definitely going to be ready to do some damage. Oh, no enough to kill just yet, but tough situation to be in.
Machine gun punches. Gets one in.
Hatcha, 16 seconds to go. Nice low parry.
All right, giving himself a little bit of recovery there. Okay, goes for the rage art. Wants to delete as much as he can from Usama. Knows he can't recover too much himself, but still has that heat, has a hit or 2 worth of health. Let's see what he's got here for Usama.
Activating he as well, looking for something. 7 seconds to go. He's trying to play around the time, but nice interrupts from Usama and confirm on it as well. It's, you know, he's trying to play very patient here, despite the fact that he's at a pretty major life deficit right now. Nice circuit breaker as well.
Nice movement there. Could have let that one rip. Gotta believe sometimes.
Oh, down jump not working out.
He's rotating through these stance transitions and still getting the lateral movement included.
QCB1 landing as well. Knee again, massive life deficit. He's just trying to work around the big timing delay as well. Nice, finds the forward free.
He's going to recover a whole lot of health here. This could be a turnaround, the type he's looking for. Down 4, keeping him down. Look for that taunt. Taunt jab. Goes for the string. No mix. 4 seconds to go. Stuffed out the big sweep. There we go, running up. Trying to kick him while he's down, but out of the air. Knee gets a nice mini combo.
Nice chunk of damage as well, some great help to work around with for Usama. Whoa, closing so much space with that. Again, the patience from Knee as well now, just trying to look for those checks. Nice punish once again.
All right, the Incinerator mining up, gets him out.
Again, those low taps as well. He's not overcommitting to anything right now. Knee trying to realign him with as well, but the mid lands and gets the supply as well.
Where did that wall come from?
10 seconds to go. Knee in advantage right now. Good confirm on the machine gun punches. He's pulling ahead.
Trying to go for that safe launch attempt. No dice, no heat on the board. Both these guys are just going to have to go for a slugfest.
Nice break. Time slowly ticking as well. Usama at a bit of an advantage right now. Has 1 stack available. Oh, try to go for a crouch throw.
All right, the time is now getting to the single-digit error. 9 seconds to go. Usama with a big rip. Activating heat. Oh, they're slugging it out. Knee's heat about to run out. Usama dries it through and doesn't have any himself.
Oh, he was looking for the punishable hatchet. Knee trying to wear him down right now. Time slowly ticking down. There's still 10 seconds to go, so, you know, no sudden movements. Oh, and the G-Clef.
Through. Usama feeling confident, and the strings are flying. Pun life. Going for that elbow. Strings are flying. Caught him with the mid. Nice instant one-standing one after sidestepping and getting the whip punish.
Big chunk of damage as well. Crowd popping off behind us. I don't think he can get to the wall, but it's still a big chunk. Was the Yoki afterwards? Doesn't know for anything, just staying patient. Okay. QCB1.
Finally
Requiem.
All right, gets him through the incinerated string. So much health to recover. Machine gun punches to close it out. Knee getting on the board with one game, evening this up. We've got a match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice 1+2. Good awareness, but the side swing blow catching Knee off guard.
Whoa, what a knob.
But no dice.
Just about able to spend the heat smash as well, ducking up.
Good option there.
Spikes him down as well. Heat's still available for Knee. Oh, and a big Requiem as well. Recovering all the remaining gray health and should be able to carry to the wall.
The crowd charging up.
Oh, which way are you going?
Where's he going? Nobody knows. GPS signal lost. Trying to go for those machine gun punches. Gets that follow-up. Knee in trouble. Goes for the mid. Gets wall splat. Has rage. 6 seconds to go. Knee needs to make something happen. Big move, big risk. What can it be? Goes for the rage art. It seems that Usama was not pressing, sends him up and closes it out just before the buzzer sings.
Knee dashing up, trying to get that heat activated. Gets the key. Nice low parry.
Slipping that in. They get louder every time. They're feeling it.
Hey, listen, it's do or die, but need to channel all the energy. Go on, the Requiem spent. Nice moving again, just avoiding the dump hold one. He's playing specifically against it.
Right, trying to check him there on the approach. Knee needs to close this out somehow, and he knows he's in a bit of trouble. But Usama can afford a little bit of the risks. He does have the lead. That elbow there trying to stop Knee. 6 seconds to go. Hatchet goes for the forward 3 and gets caught with the second hit of back 1-3. Back 1-4.
And another name taken down by Usama Abbasi. He's having a hell of a run today.
Amazing, amazing work. But of course, Knee will be returning on the loser side. Usama will be moving forward, securing his spot on the winner's side here at TWT Finals top. Use a consortium of reception over there.
Yeah, I think the moment Anna got picked, I think the crowd made up their mind about who they're going to cheer for.
But it is what it is. You know, you got to go on for the win. Crowd or not, you have to be able to take your decisions and stick by them. So we have Falcons, Atif here, the final top 8 qualifier on the winner's side. Which one is it going to be, Atif or Ulsan?
He's already playing that threatening full crouch game as well. No overcommitting in anything, just making sure that to remind Ulsan that it's an option. Nice.
Catch him with that elbow. All right, 4-2 trying to keep him in check. Nice counter hit, Russian assault, instant tailspin.
Big chunk of damage already for Ulsan. Nice combo. Another running 2 as well. Oh, but Atif, 4-4-2 of his own.
The Headless Horseman doing work. Oh, got a counter hit there, was not prepared. Still putting him on notice.
He activated, also going to be looking for something nice. Oh, what a
Hold out the
call.
pigeon roll, and he's definitely been watching his matches before, you know. He's been using so many pigeon roll into buttons, so many pigeon rolls after certain strings and options that he's all looking like Atif. But as I said, that Ulsan, excellent block, staying very sharp.
Nice dog. Bit of a punish QC for come through as well. What's the follow-up? Nice.
Kick.
Wipe away the gray.
That slide. Ulsan gets the low parry. Should be able to close it out here. 1 round apiece.
Not quite finding the down for tuber.
Again, trying to call him out there again. Bit safer on the option. Again.
And he's doing it into empty now. He's not overcommitting on the options. He's trying to keep Atif guessing. Nice confirm with 1-2-1 as well. Oh, and the 2-1-4.
This is going to hurt. Ulsan now on the back foot, but not caring. Down forward 1. Goes for the full switchblade string. Atif in prime position.
He was so ready for it as well. Ulsan has not presented the option yet, but you know, Atif was just waiting and prepared for it. Nice punish.
Right, got himself near the wall. Would be surprised if we are up. Oh, excellent again. Tried it again, called him out a bit earlier. Atif looking prime for this round. There we go. 2 rounds apiece. Should take him the distance. There we go. Oh, this is 89 damage on that, and so much more heat available. But Ulsan ready with that block and recovering health as I speak.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get to Narado as well. He tried to carry through the wall cleanly, but hey, Atif looking for that turnaround.
Catching him out of the air. Atif looking very strong. 1 more hit's all he needs, and a sneaky low hits him with that heel. Now we're in the homeland of much of the crowd, actually. We caught him out of the air.
Nice dashing as well for QCA4. Nice heat smash.
Just trying to keep him in that corner. Russian assault. Nice 1-2-1. Gets blocked still. Has a big life lead. Can tank a few of these situations. But if Atif gets a big runaway with it, it's going to be a problem.
Oh, that's so much damage already. He's looking for the slice of free. Nice movement in the 4-1 to punish the whiffed wine opener as well.
He wasn't thirsty.
Yeah, he's doing dry January. Nice punish.
Oh, yeah. That jump was
-12, yeah. Oh, look at that execution's heel. Oh, the pressure right now.
And the big sweep. Duel gets the tech.
No health to be recovered. There's the hatchet vault. Atif trying to get away.
And again, he's ready for these rolls. All right, trying to build that pressure, running in his face. But Ulsan again, finding so much success with the shoulder. He knows that Atif's using a lot of the highs to build up his pressure and finding these holes to thread through.
Nice movement around as well. Going to right to on his weak side.
Ooh,
Tried for the spike down. Doesn't quite get it.
And again, he dash, flips him over. Opts not to do the pigeon roll. Was worried about what Atif could do. Instead, going the traditional route. But Atif building that pressure, gets the counter.
Still alive. Also needs something.
Look at the mid and the punish. And the hatchet to close it out. Ulsan not going down without a fight.
And he's going for the big decisions, you know, going for the low over and over again right now. He's potentially trying to condition Ulsan into expecting another one.
Right, using up that heat, trying to push Ulsan's back.
Nice counter confirm as well. Oh, what a dunk!
Got him. Even Atif was like, yep, fair enough. You know, I got a bit too greedy with that one. And Ulsan feeling the energy of the crowd. Dreams. Let's see which player will be moving forward from here.
He's done it before and he can absolutely do it again. And wow, closing the distance and getting the counter here on it as well.
The adrenaline is flowing through both of these players. You can see it in their eyes. They're locked in. It's all or nothing right now.
Oh, no punish for Ulsan, unfortunately, as well. Oh, the big full crouch down forward 1 coming through for Atif, getting that round. Oh, not quite getting round, but hey, there we go, closing it out again.
Oh, gets hit with the hammer chance.
Mixes it up, goes mid. Spending that heat dash as well. Look at the damage, man. There's so much from the interaction. Gets the side splat as well, and just like that, Atif changing it all around. Ulsan on the brink of defeat right now.
And even he reeled.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, has to be careful around the 2-jab. Atif looking for something as well. Parallel to the wall, and again going for the sweep. I don't think he can kill, but it's still going to be a chunk of damage. Gets the wall.
Well, it's that resplat. Low jab, trying to keep himself alive, recovering a little bit of health. Going for the strings, nice duck into the step. Ulsan still alive, and the backswing blow, closing it out against his favor. Atif, but moving forward to the top 8 bracket. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
For them to be met with, again, this loser side of the bracket and what is waiting in this thing. If he's going to swim out of here, bro, he's going to have to go over one of the best to ever do it. JDCR hovering over the Dragunov. That's the question, too, is, you know, with him, he's been showing different characters so far, too. I mean, we'd expect it out of him anyway, right?
Yeah.
But he has not shied away from that in this final at all. Everything's on the table. Hey, Hachi, Armor King, this time queuing up the drag.
Nice, big chunk of damage as well. Standard wall combo. No shenanigans. And there we go. We were just talking about this off camera as well.
Clear out all that gray health.
You got a ducky on reaction. How about you eating all
the
that?
slides, the trades in JDCR's favor. But the deep cut from Farzeen here. Gunshots carried towards the wall.
Nice. What's the Oki? What's the Oki? Is he going mid? Oh, the mid-lane diving as well. Goes for his coverage, spending the heat. Oh, and just stealing that round.
And being able to sniff out opponent timings, he will start fishing for these counter hit buttons.
Yeah, the flashbang is such an interesting tool as well, because on hit, it doesn't really give you anything, but hey, big whiff still.
On whiff, it's going to give JDCR a lot here. Real estate coverage, activation state, the wall, double fish slam, and the down 2 to close out. Farzeen, overextension in the sidewalk from JDCR. That time, the Perfumer counter coming into play, gets the engagement. Farzeen time, cancels his pressure early. JDCR with the instant jabs.
Running to working out for him as well, trying to use that gun as keep out as well.
Gunshots, gunshots.
Heat span, no, going for the tackle. 1+2 option. That's a chunk of damage from, oh, he's trying to mix up for the side step.
Farzeen does not flinch, man. Back to the wall, he does not care. Goes for the sweep option out of mix two. Safe mids, pressuring with that trademark JDCR jab. And now we got the engagement from Farzeen. What's the stance pressure gonna look like? Interruptions on both sides, the Abare.
Yeah, he was not ready for the 1-to-1 to connect, though. And Farzeen trying to track his movement as well. The humming was in down back four as well, tracking to his weak side.
Passive tracking, try to steal JDCR step as much as possible. EMP blast, throwing that shoulder lean on him. JDCR, not. Man, he's really, really polite approach. Just jabs, safe mids.
Nice movement as well.
Side step.
JDCR constantly opting for the small whiff punishment. He does not want to overcommit on it. Gets caught in the air by the hop kick on the instant tornado working out, and Farzeen might be able to burn the time here.
Clock, pun life, 3, 2, 1, back away.
Yeah, and
Farzeen, look, bro, they gonna say whatever they gotta say. I love to see timeouts in fighting games. I love the lame stuff. So you see him going around into the foreground here, setting it up after plus frames.
oh, massive counter here for the running two as well. And this being Victor, you know, it's not unheard of if he makes it to the wall. There we go. Actually does make it to the wall.
Well, it's nice when you have built-in movement in all your stances.
Yep.
It's nice. It must be nice, huh? Jab touch and the sweep.
Heat smash spin as well, trying to look Farzeen out of heat. Nice option in the down one as well. Elbow to the head. Side was saving lives. That corner saving lives, but does not matter.
Shoulder lean, pun life. And that's going to put him on this round and on this game point to be able to tie it up against Farzeen here. First to two affair. We're not at the long sets yet.
Two extremely quick rounds of JDCR as well, but Farzeen definitely going to be looking to steal the momentum, and he's just dashing into him as well. I mean, again, just checking with the jabs.
Took the punishment on the shoulder lean there, and then just took his frame advantage and then backed off. Wanted to see what JDCR wanted to do.
Yeah, I think JDCR mostly trying to stay as close as possible, but not.
Hammer. Pun life. Uh-oh.
That's such a good whiff punish as well, and he's so on point with it. Gets the flip over, his pigeon roll into the tackle. Guesses on the freeway gas.
Kill, crush, destroy. Where you going? Back four series. The delay. The layered offense, pun life. And here we go. Here comes Farzeen.
And again, the counter here, they're running to giving Farzeen a lot of damage off of this as well, but doesn't quite get the wall.
Back it up, keep it center stage. What a flash. What a reaction. Tornado at the wall. Got the hilt of the sword to make contact there.
That wall.
Positional advantage.
That wall blast still available as well. JDCR gotta get away, but no, never mind. The side step 2 actually working out beautifully. Look at the damage.
The flow up. That's all pre-tornado. Got your activation. It's not about damage. The positioning here with the pressure in the mid dash. Goes with the low after. Cut him. And just like that, the walk, the uppercut whiff. And again, the stance for momentum, able to get him out of dodge.
Yeah, the dash out of Perfumer actually helping out beautifully there as well. Uh-oh. Guaranteed follow-ups.
Step and stomp. Flash.
Gotta use that here at some point. Both of them use it at the same time.
Counter activate.
JDCR winning out, and there we go. Extinguishes the health. A little bit of damage to the board.
And the last-ditch effort off the wall. Farzeen makes it rain and just eliminated JDCR outside of top 8. Farzeen going to be moving on in this bracket. Running up to checking Arslan low. You got to imagine for people like the John, for people like Atif, for all the other Pakistan, there is no one that they would rather defeat in tournament more than Arslan Ash.
Oh, 100% as well. Oh, chain throws as well.
Arslan ripped up. Uh-oh.
This is a chunk of damage, though. We usually see a break here. No break this time. Uh-oh. Are we going all the way? It's looking like it. Oh, no. Oh,
no way. What are they doing that movie about the wizards? They said owls or something. Whatever.
Europe is behind the times sometimes, man. You know how it is.
Y'all could use email. This could have been an email.
No, we're faxing it. It's fine.
Or you going Japan style?
Yeah.
Wipe the floor with
Japanese game, man. Slide as well.
Slide. Arslan Ash. Swinging with that down forward too. We haven't seen the John go to it that much. He's finally starting to go to the well a little bit. Power crush. Leg drop.
Again, he's using the health as a resource as well there. Not scared of it. We gotta be careful of the Arslan high Ishida. We've been seeing a little bit of every once in a while, but right now, not activating that heat just yet. Could have used it.
The palm strike.
Sweep the floor.
And the John trying to walk for his life, man. Trying to walk into the foreground, but
Arslan.
ate a lot of damage in the process, Pun Life.
He's trying to approach, but you know, he's not getting a little too risky with it. He's just keeping the right kind of pressure and making the John try to throw something out. Able to get up, doesn't get hit by it.
Goes with the down forward 1 extension. Time gonna become a factor, but Arslan in his grill, moving, grooving, and comes up out the pressure. She's spitting the Listerine in his face. Jab pressure, just trying to keep it as compact as possible.
Oh, what an option as well. The Atlas hammer from below.
And he gonna drop it on her right here, right now.
Trying to mix it up as well, trying to mix up the Jaguar sprint.
Emergency get up. Goes with that elbow option. Break the glass, drop the leg on her. The John right now. Gotta be able to seal this round. Arslan in rage with heat.
And now Arslan in the advantage as well, both in rage. He's trying to duck under things.
Sidestep 1, the delay, the down back 3. The giant
break.
swing, break it. The blow, the sweep, and the John gonna bring this back.
The Arslan Ash Classic doing him once again. Sweep the floor at the end of the round. Gotta be so careful around that.
Down back 3, now the stiletto heels coming into play, working these lows a little bit. Arslan Ash.
Oh, very connecting as well. He activated Arslan Ash, pulling to the wall.
Look at the John, he's just holding back.
He has to. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's Nino, right?
Great block punishment on that stiletto heel attempt, and it got him out of dodge here, got him to cancel, got him the real estate to be able to fight for his life once again. 4-4, neutral down 2, lows.
It's all stacking up as well, running up this time, delaying the option as well. Going for the homing move, guaranteed on trade. Can he finish it?
The John.
Not the end just yet, but a down 1. Sealing the deal on that game. The John staying alive and pulling ahead. He's backing up again, looking for the right moment, looking for that potential muscle armor as well. No overcommitting, but nice little punish. Nice! Blocking the low as well, going low this time.
The John making Arslan Ash pay for these lows in the down 4-2. The John trademark.
Yeah.
Activate.
Nice, stabilizing the combo as well, doesn't get even more for it, keeping the pressure going now. Arslan just stealing it with down jab.
Crouch jab just to be able to get that inner activation.
No break!
Shining! The low!
Whoa, that was
The John! Trade in his favor, whiff not in his favor. Hop knee, gonna get some light punishment there. Sidestep activate, sidestep not deep enough. Fishing with the down 4-2, just give me the space.
He gets here of his own as well. John looking for something here, and again, he's just playing around that space. He's trying to play in the range where he can punish Arslan for any whiffs. That's one heat smash gone. I don't know if John is able to activate it. He's not. Arslan locking him out.
Delay comes up with the butterfly swipe.
Ooh, big boss hand into it. Just needs something here. Just small checks down back free from Arslan Ash as well. Nice!
Finds the hit.
Goes low again. That wasn't a charge up, so doesn't kill, but again down 1, and just like that, John on set point to put Arslan Ash out of this tournament.
On life, what is about to happen, man?
I don't know, but this is damage. The King of Kings trying to bring it to the King of Tekken.
Playing with the anger of the beast right now. Turn up in heat with the wall. Drop those legs.
Oh, it's
neutral
so
2.
much
Pressure piling on. Arslan Ash.
Not the end just yet, goes low, and Rorik, the King of Kings right now. The anger of the beast coming through as he takes out Arslan Ash.
Ulsan queuing up on drag, but the thing is, we've seen this player matchup how many times before? With high stakes, again with the championship on the line. This time fighting for their lives in loser's side of the bracket.
It's already going to be very interesting to see how Ulsan tries to control Clive versus move 1-1 especially.
Specifically, how he is able to control him and mitigate the chip damage or real damage that he suffers when Chikarin is in heat. And you can see why right here. Going with the up 1+2 option at the wall like that. Damage, now frames after the heat smash. Was looking to try to reel him in, but Ulsan getting his ankles cut.
Yeah, absolutely, and that chip damage just stacks up. Especially when we're not even close to rage, so there's no chip protection. Nice on 2 as well. He's delaying his option. He's trying to move around to try to potentially beat the Ulsan in 4.
Ulsan right now stepping with him, throwing everything at him. 1 jab, back 2s, down 4-1s, pigeon rolling, nothing. Flame blast, fine, I'll tag you. Not been effective this set so far.
Loose up as the wall, no, just lets the rip on the down 4-2, and what an option.
Uppercut. Back 4 stomp on him. Ooh, the homing attack after the read. Ulsan right now.
Damn, he's trying to send a
He
message.
is playing like a man possessed right now. 4-2, light punish there, but the side swap after the grab break. 4-2 able to intercept the armor there.
Uh-oh, looking for the claw as well.
In range of the low at the end of that sequence. Wow, Chikarin tying it up here in game one.
I like the placement of the claw as well. You know, he's looking for that Garuda help. Nice. Again, light punish could have been a little bit more. Nice.
It's one jab, punish, sidestep jab. Down 4-1. Ulsan is playing with less than 10% of the move list right now. Flame Blast, this time to engage on Chikarin's side.
Ooh, didn't go for the cover.
Yeah.
Could have been scary. Ulsan got to get away from his wall. Nice burst, circuit breaker.
The shoulder lean, all that just to run the homing attack, and then comes up with the punish. Chikarin gonna seal this first game. So like that was a really good sequence. Just the fact that he didn't hang around with it that much, didn't suffer that much for it.
Gets pulled in. Oh, no break on generic.
You gotta be able to win this round though. Phoenix shift slide, shoulder lean. What comes after the jab float on the orbital? Stepping into the wall to try to reposition. Pigeon roll, goes mid.
Nice break this time. This is so tight. Oh, good block on the low.
While steady forward, goes up with the deep sweep.
Nice punish. Could have been a little bit more. But oh, back four still tracking him there.
Ulsan has to make this positioning count though. Stomp and then homing attack.
And he's constantly going for that homing move as well. That's a mid because we're seeing Chikarin do a lot of sidestep into duck as well to deal with it. Nice punish from Ulsan right now. Doesn't get the wall. That's so unfortunate. Could be so much more damage. Forward 1+2. Heat spent. Chikarin still behind. But for how long? 7 seconds to go. He's almost back. Running 2 as well. Going low. Oh,
No way. Ulsan, what a reaction. Rage Heart to be able to put himself 2 rounds up here. And it's cold outside, boy.
Threading the needle.
This
Nice punish.
is stressed right now.
Oh,
Uppercut.
what a catch as well. Awesome coming in right now.
That's the counter hit. The blazing slashes. Look at the damage.
Nice patience as well, and another down forward 2 as well. He's going to be stealing this momentum, and we've seen this before. Every time someone steals the momentum, they just keep running with it.
Phoenix shift slide again. He is not deterred from sliding. We didn't see it at all. Use raw dog like that.
No punish as well. That could have been
The down one. The low slash.
And again, that's
How did that slide hit?
Listen, don't TA report that, innit? Going low again as well, looking for something else, not moving away, no break on the 1+2. Is this enough to kill? Yes, it is, and Chikarin on set point. Beating out the orbital, he just does it again! He is fearless right now.
If at first you don't succeed, pun life.
Try again, and
take
Chikarin
it to the
definitely
wall.
trying it.
Set him on fire.
Santeskin almost at level 3 as well. Doesn't get the splat. He's still going low once again. Nice circuit breaker.
He has to make it happen here. Ulsan, life on the line.
Rage available on Ulsan side as well, running through landing.
For Chikarin as well, but it's not going to be a factor. Ulsan finds the upper.
And we're going to game 3 as well, and Chikarin looking around. Nice carry to the wall.
And that's something we saw Ulsan going to a lot earlier in the day as well. That option in the long range like that. Runs up sweep on whiff.
He spaced out the slide. How do you even manage that? It goes so far away.
Power crush into ignition switch. Ulsan backing it up. 4-2 slashes.
Oh, getting the most out of counting as well. No overcommitting on the strings. He already spent, beating out the back 1. Chikarin looking for the counter hits. Goes low again.
The hit percentage on down 1 and the full crouch down 4-2 slash. Chikarin has had great success with it. And this is ideally the kind of situation he wants, where he has a lot of heat to work with. Gonna burn it here, has the wall to back him up. Flame blast. Does not find its mark. Time gonna become a factor, perhaps. Break on the grab.
No, time slowly running out. Also trying to keep him in control. No, dog.
The mids.
On the floor, not enough. And Ulsan claiming that round. And just like that, he's on set point. Too far, but still getting something, getting a counter off of it at least. The down forward 1 just seizing so many down forward 1s, and the movement around Chikarin right now. This won't be enough, but what's the oak here? Are we seeing the spike down? No, getting the heat activation first.
Bridger roll tackle.
Guess, no guess. The 1+2 option working out, just needs 1 or 2 more hits. Keys my spent, Chikrin still alive,
Where's
but
he
tough
going,
position.
Life?
Running 2.
Flame blast. A last-ditch effort here.
Counter hit, Frozo breaks it. Still alive, he available, and gets the wall, and Ulsan staying alive and moving into that top 8 after all.
On this stage, we've seen these two play for high stakes. This was just to make it into top 8. Ulsan gonna be the winner this time.
And he's so happy as well. And the show of mutual respect between both players, great sportsmanship, and of course the crowd behind popping off for Arslan. He felt so unsure earlier in the weekend as well. He wasn't even sure if he's gonna make it out of groups, but now he's here making that top 8.
But man, going up against countrymen and fellow, this is a guy that they have a lot of play experience against each other, right? They played, in tournaments, I want to say several times in the past few months especially.
Yeah. Especially considering, there's dojos and various training camps and things going in Korea before the TWT as well. It's going to be interesting, but this is, I think, our last qualifier for the top 8 as well.
Absolutely.
One spot remains, Breadman or Knee, who's going to take it?
So a key point, I want to see what Breadman, how he plays around the mid-range, especially against Brian and Knee's specific timing on Cannonball Straight.
100%, 100%. We're going to see how much of that leading jab we're going to see from Knee as well.
Oh, tank through all the hits.
It was definitely worth it as well, and it paid off. 100%, 100%.
Step and activate.
Again, Cannonball Straight, Requiem, he's mixing up the pattern.
Him.
Oh, already using the Kate. We're only in the second round. I don't think this is enough to kill, but it's still going to be a lot of damage for Breadman. Never mind, it is enough to kill. Spoke too soon. Nice, 4-3 again, looking for that counter again, going for the Hatcher, going for the Requiem. Goes for it again, working out this time as well. Nice confirm from Knee.
Vulcan Punch is able to interrupt the armor. Tries to go for some Spockies there.
Big chunk as well, keeping that slice to 3+4 pressure active.
Chain Punch is whiffing.
Hatchet.
Not going to try to press into him on accident. No need to risk it. Step in low, activate this time.
Nice little punish as well.
Good
looking for the
patience,
Yakosaro.
Breadman.
Oh, and the Heat Smash connecting as well. This won't be enough to kill. Knee on a little bit of a deficit. Oh, the massive forward free as well. Can he seal the deal here?
The round ceiling 4-3. The game ceiling 4-3. And gonna leave him on fire. Knee cooking here.
Breadman cancelling out stands as well, trying to overcommit a lot of his options. He's trying to mix up his patterns, make sure that Knee is not trying to catch on. Nice, down 1+2. He activated as well, going low. Again, out Castaro looking for a couple of them.
He's fishing really hard for it. Chain punches, and just the passive chip as well, especially while he's in heat. Low touch while standing 4 on the block punish. Breadman's turn here. Gonna activate, gonna get the wall.
Nice, good conversion considering it's a sidewall.
Step with him, reposition, sidestep, double kicks, orbital flash. And that heal is gonna make you pay. Snake Eyes, activate.
Carry to the wall, not quite, but still getting the wall positioning. I'm waiting for that incinerator string, but no, it doesn't go for it. Gets the Requiem instead.
Just wants to push, just wants the wall. Heat no longer on the table. You got what you asked for, everybody.
Oh, but a 1-4 gets the wall splatting.
Homing attack, hatchet kicks, 4 threes.
Counter confirm as well, big chunk of damage. Uses it this time, going low. Has heat available, can he steal the deal? No, he can't, not this time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
1-2 with the wheel kick.
Damn, what an interrupt, unfazed.
Step activate. Finally, the incinerator string. And the step on the kip up, heat smash, Knee on set point.
Can he close it out with Requiem? Definitely a good start to this round, going low, a little bit of a toe tap.
So, he's not greedy at all. Willing just, give me that low. Give me that low, I'm in heat, I'm cool.
Going for that Knee as well, looking for the counter hit.
3, this time the hatchets. Pun life, they're adding up. He had the step, he got the upper.
Man, this is going to be so much damage as well. With Requiem, he should be able to reach the wall. There we go. It's not going to be enough to kill, but this is the damage. Snake Eyes Span needs something more. Wake up, Outcast Arrow.
Breadman said the hell with it.
Still has he available as well. and Rage.
Sidestep double kicks. Faints out of it. Goes with the chain punches after. Step in low. Goes for the outcast arrow again. The step from knee.
Oh, Breadman going low. He's looking for the counter hit. Nice break. About even right now. Cannonball. Another one. That's it. One more hit. Abbasi still alive. And Breadman counter hit, guaranteed hit, and we're going to the final game. Nice spacing.
Fine, we don't need the jet upper this time. Gonna run the mid cane option.
Nice. That combo always looks like it's gonna drop, man. Carrying to the wall.
Last wall as well.
Spike down. Oh, look at the damage.
Wants to just hold it. Hermit mid kicks. Into chain punches, and Breadman now with the lead in the set.
That's
attack.
That's High Supply working out beautifully for Knee as well. He's looking for something nice movement again and just claiming the small whiff punishment.
Constantly rotating into the background. He's been able to find a lot of openings. Here comes Requiem. Incinerator string.
Good confirm.
Punches.
Ooh, gets counter hit.
Shades of the end of that last game.
Absolutely. Sweet bang. Breadman trying to get back in it. He activated.
Bringing all the lows out. Got the raw heat activation.
And that's enough to kill as well. Set point now for Breadman.
On life, what are we looking at? Are we looking at Breadman threatening to eliminate Knee from this tournament before we even make top 8? Counter hit.
Knee definitely has something to say about that still. He's not out of his just yet, carrying to the wall as well. Keeping that in play. That explosive wall is going to be a threat. Nice confirm again. He activated on Breadman's side, recovering all that heat. Requiem.
Requiem, nothing behind it. Flash here, orbital, and here we go. After the activation, this should be more than enough to kill.
Keeps it simple, keeps it clean.
Set
Knee's
him on
still
fire,
alive.
giving that Viking funeral, and here we go. Knee now. Fighting to take back what was his.
Oh my
God.
God.
These lows from Breadman, and finally, oh my God. Pun life. Activate.
Able to carry to the wall as well. Spike down. This is so much damage as well. Knee about 10% left. Doesn't commit.
Safe bits. Bang it on outcast arrow. Vulcan punch.
Going under it as well. Still Husky available. Hasn't been able to activate as well. 2-1s. Nice movement, and just like that, 2-2 sealing the deal. Breadman eliminating Knee and putting himself in that top 8. What a performance from the regional stage.
Look
all
at
the way
emotion,
there.
man. Breadman, he got the keys to the bakery, and this crowd loves it. They've been making noise every time he gets the hit. Congratulations to him moving on in this TWT final bracket. Thanks to all the TOs running events out there, everybody who's been running dojos, challenges, master events. This was really, really a thing to behold like this. And let's see where the future takes us, man. Let's see what's coming next. But Pun Life, it's been fun. And this European audience, man, I forgot what it's like to do this in front of a live studio audience. Y'all been a hell of a treat. Thanks again. And with that, our top 8 is decided. Pun Life, you got anything you want to say?
Thanks for having me, man. It's been a pleasure. My first ever TWT finals this year has been incredible. I'm just happy to be here. I love all of you guys.